Hello there, and welcome to the Felix
Hello.
Show.
Welcome back
I don't want
to
to leave.
everyone memeing the map. We are presently short on a particular barbarian.
Our bear boy.
And a paladin.
And a paladin. We've been short on paladin for some time, unfortunately.
I don't know where the fuck he went, but
Fortunately, however, we will have a full crew tomorrow, hopefully.
Ironically,
Literally.
you said crew.
Yeah, literally crew.
Exactly. So, with that out of the way, where last we left off, the party, having left the ruins of Terralis, made their way to House Ravengard to seek out more answers for the information they had learned. And upon going there, everything seemed fine to begin. They were welcomed in, given their own guest rooms, and there they found a familiar bard, the former Torian, who was found to be alive and well, and he had been, after finding that his lycanthropy was cured, he was stayed in Castle Spain to work for them until he could gather enough coin to head back to Varen. After some suspicions that the party may have had, and having a personal talk with Lord and Lady Ravengard from Dagon, they discussed about what the plan might be to go through with this particular ritual that was requested by the Lord and Lady to release a vampire that had been binded to Dagon. And when they were summoned into Jorah's laboratory, they really had no other choice but to go through with the ritual, as they were surrounded and the odds weren't exactly in their favor. So, going through the ritual, the vampire was successfully removed from Dagon, and he seemed to be restored to a full human.
Lame.
Now realizing that Lord and Lady Ravengard were working for this vampire, the party was quick to leave Wolfsbane as quickly as possible. But before they could leave, they were stopped by the Lord and Lady's son, Warwick, and a fight broke loose when their newly acquired party member Felix had casted a firewall. And with the party having nearly escaped, they began to make their way to Brovia. And that's where we left off. The party now on the road.
Let's go, BB. Screw a Ravengard. All my homies hate Ravengard.
Bane.
Would we know what the relationship between Brovia and Harkin is? Are they buddy?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Also, I should say, who is the one driving the cart?
Me.
Okay.
Oh, shit,
You're
roll.
You're not entirely sure, Felix. It's a bit hard to say. From base knowledge, you know that the kingdoms themselves all have a general pact agreement, just, a sturdy alliance until the war is over, but it's a bit hard to say in terms of the kingdom of Brovia itself and Harkin's vassals, that being Ravengard.
Okay.
You'd say we're in the woods, right, Brax?
Hmm?
You'd say we're in the woods, right, God?
Yes.
God. I'm going to make a perception check.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Just to make it. Oh wait, fuck, my avatar is still. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why the fuck?
12. Shame.
12.
Damn, you suck.
Looking around, nothing entirely seems out of the ordinary. Just lots of trees, a few wild animals here and there, but nothing really out of the ordinary.
There's trees in a forest. Who would have thought?
Very suspicious.
Nice.
So, friends, where are we heading off to?
Could have swore we already said this. Brovia.
Probably had to deal with the next portal.
Yeah, but what's the reason? Oh, yeah, the portals.
Taking out the portals, that's why.
Yes, the
Is
ones
that
that
really
are...
necessary? How about we go on a vacation, kick back at the beach, sipping on some martinis?
Oh yeah, let's just, leave the entire country that we live in up for death. That seems like a smart idea.
And there's something else.
Yes, we can always just
Let's,
buy a boat and sail away.
Let's,
To where?
Wait, that's a good question, actually. Torian kind of speaks of. Where would we go, actually? As far as I know, in terms of the known world, the only habitable places is, well, where the Elven Empire resides and the Great Desert. And last I checked, the Great Desert isn't exactly hospitable.
God, is there only three land masses?
There are 3 major continents, to most of the world's knowledge. Every now and then there's some smaller, relatively larger islands.
Okay.
But nothing that's really been settled. These are the 3 most settled continents among.
Let's
the world.
find a little island and name it the Caribbean. I know, just the name that randomly popped into my head.
Okay. How about no?
Well, for one, we already have Hawken after us. I don't think we
Yes.
also want elves after our asses.
Well,
The
they're
elves
already
are-
after our asses, and you guys already took down 3 of them, so it's a bit late for that.
I
Oh,
might
wait,
be
you've already
somewhat
taken
okay.
out
I'm
3?
half elf.
Yes.
Oh. Are we gonna die?
Probably not.
I hope not.
Well, as long as you keep your head on your shoulders, no. Generally, it's pretty hard to die with a cleric in your party.
Mm.
Unless you do something extremely stupid.
I mean, technically now we have 3 groups after us. 1, because elves, because you keep screwing about the portals. 2, Raven God, and then 3, Hawken. Well, you can kind of combine them as one, but one big one.
I'd like to make an addendum to that list.
Oh,
I think you mean addendum?
well,
Addendum, either way.
Common's hard.
Very hard.
Common is hard. And she's tried speaking undercommon. That language is a pain in the ass.
The issue is, if Harkin spins what just happened a certain way, we're going to have every kingdom on this continent after us. Except for maybe Moragard. I think people back in Moragard will be a little bit lenient, maybe.
You
We'll
guys
see.
are a small council, aren't you? I think you should be fine in Morgard.
Yes, but it also looks bad for them, considering members of the small council
Yeah.
broke that.
That's
Well-
also true.
Supposedly broke that, but you know how it goes with politics.
I'm sure we can twist it to self-defense something.
Well, we have a bard, and last I checked, you are all very good at talking, so I hope so.
That is true.
And we also have the existence of Felix over here, which will definitely add to the alibi.
Also true.
didn't I shoot first?
Yeah, you did.
So technically, it was friendly fire between the house.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Not even
Nice.
technically, that's literally what happened.
Wait,
So
that means you're
we'll
trying to
be-
pin this on me.
We'll be fine. Just Felix will probably be the one to take the fall, right?
No, I
You're a
feel
very
like-
brave person, Felix,
At
and
worst, yes.
Scarlet reaches over and pats him on the shoulder. You're very kind for taking the fall.
Shame to see
Yeah,
it so,
sure.
so early, but
Brutal.
Let's just say, well, interrogation rooms and all. I would never spill the beans.
Uh-huh.
Spill le
Mhm.
frijoles. As they say in the desert country.
I don't think they say that there, gonna be honest.
Probably not.
No, I'm sure they do.
You know, I'm tempted now. It's been a day. I might try and seek guidance again from Helm.
Some more questions?
As long as I don't do it back to back, I get better answers. If I do it back to back, then I don't know. I guess they just get annoyed.
Wait.
I mean,
Better
I would too,
idea.
if I do
How
try
about
to
we ask
start
my
knocking on door
lady?
every day.
I
How is
just
that a
heard.
better idea.
Yeah, wait. I didn't hear. What happened?
Why don't we ask my lady? She's quite a smart lad.
First off, how is she a better option? Second off, how the hell do you even have contact?
Well, just hand over the book and I'll be able to contact her.
I don't know if I want to do that.
As for my spell, I can technically contact any divine proxy, god, spirit. So, I mean, what is your lady the god of?
Oh, nothing like that.
Then I don't think it's going to work.
Is she defined in any sense?
No, but she's more powerful than a god.
Arlen looks over at
He
Dagon
starts
and looks,
making connections with his hands, trying to figure out how the fuck that works.
he looks over at Dagon, then looks over back at her. I still don't know what fucking. Okay. Also, Felix, question.
No.
What fucking gender are you?
Is gender even
Yes.
a concept to you?
Just, I don't know what pronouns to use.
Just call me
French?
it. Should be work.
It.
Bonjour?
Now you're speaking English.
Now, yes, the language of surrender. I'm very akin with that.
Yes, my name
Excuse
is
me, the music
Felix.
bot not working.
You know, it is working. What do you mean?
Oh, I muted it. I forgot I muted it. Like last. Okay.
Hey guys, why isn't it working?
Oh, you want to play music? Okay, then. Give me a quick second.
No! No!
No, how about we don't do that.
If Tori wants to play music, I'm okay with it.
By
If
all
you want
means.
to play music, I'm going to throw you
His
out the car.
music is lame. That
Your
shit's like
music makes me go
old people
deaf.
music.
Hey, guess what? Driver picks the music. Shotgun shuts his pie hole.
So one, I am not in shotgun. I am in the back.
There's even less room to talk then.
What the hell is a shotgun?
Don't worry about it. It's just a saying that me and the other Bloods used to have.
You know, it feels like a gun that might be useful. You know, I might contact that artificer guy. See if
The
he can
fuck
make
is
it.
a gun? Is that the thing that Dr. Jorah has?
Yes, it's a, he pulls out his automatic heavy crossbow off his back and, you know, he holds it out. Imagine this, right?
Uh-huh.
A little bit smaller.
Uh-huh.
It uses this black powder,
Uh-huh.
and when he pulls the
Evil
trigger,
cocaine.
it makes an explosion.
You lost
And
an
it-
explosion.
Think of like a
Like
fire,
not like a
not-
fireball.
not like a fireball, but like
just
a,
compact.
Look,
a
think of it
smaller.
as something like little knives. You shoot
And
little
then-
knives.
It sounds like a crossbow.
It's
Yes.
But better.
It's a crossbow, but different apparently.
Loud crossbow is what I'm getting.
Yes.
Yes,
Probably faster too, seeing as using an explosion instead of a string.
and might depend. I suppose it could have more range, depending on if it's magical or not. That would
And
make
it
sense.
murders you, Tori. It murders you.
Yes, that is also true. It did seem like it hurt.
Okay.
I'd imagine it would be getting hit by a projectile being powered by explosions. That would not be a pleasant way to spend your time, that's for sure.
That's what. Yeah.
Did Jorah explain this to you? Or do these things exist before? Because I thought he had invented that weapon.
Well, he explained it to us a little bit, but we didn't exactly get time to debate on
Yeah,
what
we
it.
couldn't exactly get into the details.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
But most of this is what he explained. At least he explained how it worked.
I've
Alright.
heard it's actually very tasty, Tori, and you should try it.
What?
Why don't you suck on it and
Why don't you
yeah.
try it? You know,
Yeah.
put your money where your mouth is.
I'm a vegan.
Even more reason to hate
Yeah,
you.
you know what? You look like a vegan. That makes sense.
Alright, so, Dagon, I'd like you to make maybe a vehicle check. So it'd be your dexterity plus your proficiency modifier.
If you wreck us, I will kill you.
Do I have proficiency in vehicles? Let
In
me
life,
Hey,
if
I
you
really
don't-
hope you do.
If you don't have proficiency in land vehicles, then it'd just be a dexterity roll.
Which dexterity isn't the worst stat I have?
Jesus Christ.
Not seeing. Nope, I don't think the background I chose gives me one of those proficiencies.
Word,
Alright,
word,
here we
word.
go. What if my bad luck with vehicles transfers between games? It
Probably.
does not.
You manage to steadily keep the cart going as you continue following the road.
Seems like I handle carts better than fully cars.
What's a car?
God.
as you continue riding along, going through the trees, you notice as the night begins to slowly start coming, and the sun begins to start going down. Would you like to make camp for the night?
Yes.
Okay.
No, let's keep going.
I mean, technically, but that's going to cause some exhaustion.
Yeah. We don't really have a reason to try to power through, so yeah, we may as well just
Nope.
make camp and play it safe.
Gonna cast guidance.
Don't make a fire
and you're gonna cast guidance and then roll survival check to set up the camp, Brax.
Okay, go
I will assist.
Awesome.
Roll.
I get a +4 to whatever I roll.
Very nice. All right.
That's
So
14.
14.
14.
You managed to get a good camp set up. I wouldn't manage the high DC.
Yeah, no.
You're just setting up camp. But yes, you do get a nice camp going.
Before we go to bed, do you want me to commune with Helm and see if I can gather any information?
Yeah,
Any-
see if you can find out.
Anything in particular that comes to mind? The only thing I can imagine asking is if the elves are really our enemy, which would be nice to clear up. Either way, we're still gonna have to end up fighting them, but
Mhm.
at the very least, we might be able to use them eventually as allies. Can't really. I'm not sure how well he would answer the question if we were going on the right path, but I mean, he's a deity. He must know something that we don't. Suppose we could ask if going to Arcona is the probably Arcona would be good, wise. Looks to Felix and everybody else. Any other question ideas?
I suppose you should know if God, what was it called again? I'm terrible with names.
Nope. Good night, Felix.
We should know if Varen is going to be safe after all this. It may very well be our last line of defense.
Good idea. Torian, you're wise. Probably. You have any ideas?
Well, frankly, I'm not exactly entirely familiar with the whole deity stuff, nor am I all too familiar with the entire war going on. I write songs and I get paid. So
Very simple.
yeah.
Alright, so Arlen will answer in his little trance and cast commune.
Okay.
And the first question will be, is Varen in danger after what has transpired?
A long pause for a moment. For a few seconds, you get silence. A few more seconds, silence. And then eventually, just yes.
What'd you ask?
I asked if Varen was in danger after the events that transpired, and the answer was yes.
Great.
Absolutely. Alright, I got two more. Trying to think of a.
Suppose you should know if the elves are a true enemy. Would be nice to know.
Are the elves our true enemies in this fight, in this war?
Another very long moment of silence before hearing no.
I had a feeling.
So, no, we are basically fighting a pointless enemy at this point. So, now leaves the question. I can ask him if we should continue the fight against the elves, or I'm trying. That's a specific one. Any other way, I can't really think of anything. And I'm not sure that asking him if the path we are on is the correct one is a good question to ask a god.
Yeah, it's way too vague.
But he might be able
It's
to tell us.
either should we continue fighting the elves or should we just head back to Varen?
I can technically it'd take a day, but it's going to take us a while to travel anyway, so I can get more answers. I think the more pressing one is asking if we should continue fighting the elves. Because at that point, we know we can change our path.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, entering back into the trance connection with Helm. Should we continue our fight against the elves? Or should we transfer our power, our thought, our commitment?
Are they supposed to be questions you can answer with yes or no, or are they?
They're yes or no questions.
Let's see, yes or no. In a case where one word answer could be misleading or contrary to the DT's interest, DM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead.
Forget
Okay.
about that little tidbit.
So with that question is with a very long pause, and then this time continue fighting for now, and then eventually you feel the connection kind of fade away.
So what do we do?
Continue fighting for now. We must keep on this path.
So I
We
suppose our best shot is to close the remaining 2 portals and head back to Baron.
As much as it pains me to have to continue to fight them, the issue is if we do not close those portals, they will get a foothold and people will die. And there
Holy
will
shit,
be
y'all
not
still
that-
awake?
Or
It's
2 fronts.
fucking nap time. Go to sleep.
We
You go
were
to sleep, we're doing adult things.
doing important things.
Like what?
Figure
Communing
out where the hell we go next.
communing with my god to have advice.
Ring!
Go the fuck to sleep before I knock you out myself.
I would not complain to that.
Oh, can you fly?
Yes.
Wait, you don't have any wings.
Not right now.
They're in
I
his
do
other
have.
pants.
Yeah,
He's got wings on his boots.
I got wings on my boots.
Jordan
Oh
kinda
yeah, I
points
forgot he got
to
the winged
Arlen's-
boots.
Yeah, he points
You rip
to
that shit out.
Arlen's boots have like little wings on the side of them.
So you gonna go back to bed now or what?
Maybe.
Also, unless I can't count, there's only 4 of us. So what's with the 5th tent?
Is Rengar
Oh,
not
that's
here?
for my friend Squirt.
I thought Rengar was still here. Where did he
The
go?
DM thought Rengar would be at the session, but he fucking wasn't.
Oh no, this tent is for my friend Squirt.
That's my
Here you go,
tent.
Scott.
Imaginary
Oh,
friends?
Get in there.
That's my tent. I brought that over here.
Hey,
shoot.
get away.
No, shoot, shoot.
This
This
is
is
my
Squirt's
tent.
tent.
Hey, you having trouble sleeping, Felix? I could help, you know.
Who?
Felix, are you having trouble sleeping?
Who?
I have a spell that might be able to put you to sleep, you know?
No gracias.
Is it called Fist?
Hey, good night,
Yes.
guys.
No,
Get the hell out of my tent, you piece of shit.
no, walk. Grapple. To try and drag them out of the tent, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Testing strength. Or
I do not
dexterity, I
consent.
guess.
I do not object.
don't care.
I am just
I'm
like a
also-
slippery noodle.
Oh, grab them by the ankles and drag them out and drag
Alright.
them back to the tent. Fucking. Why does this feel more like an eel than an actual person?
It doesn't look like a person for one.
I do have a scorpion tail.
What? What even are you? I don't want to know that answer.
Like an imp at this rate.
And he's gonna yeet Felix into the tent. Whoosh.
Okay, so
Gently
Little
land.
swish.
Boyle, you will retire for the evening. Who'd like to take first and second watch?
I'll grab first.
Alright.
Right. And I'll take second. And all right.
How big is 40 feet? Okay, yeah, bad. Well, it is bright light though, so it's gonna be like shining a fucking beacon
Oh.
in here.
Wait, hold on. Let me check one thing real quick. Is this? Oh no, it isn't. Awesome. Oh, Dagon.
Hmm.
He pops back out, points to where he was standing before, and a giant guardian of faith appears.
What the hell?
That's that'll help.
Do I
Thanks.
even have a fucking token for that? Hang
You
on.
should. I think
You
he's used it before.
did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I've used
remember
it.
now.
I think didn't you use it back in Smoky?
I did use it against Milky.
I guess it'll come in handy.
I'll look for it again. Here, was it this one?
Yeah, that was one. And
it.
it would just be right there.
It's a large, so we're gonna have to upscale that a little bit.
It is a large, technically not creature, but large thing. Jesus Christ.
Yep. You big boy.
On the side of
move
the
it towards,
thing, on the side of the thing, you see a little tiny coin with 2 legs and 2 arms.
Yeah, move it towards Torian to keep him safe. Don't want anybody assassinating Torian, and then fucking into bed. Yeah, us, but especially him. He's squishy, and do the whole take off armor and perform the spell ritual on the boots and his back.
Oh, okay.
And go to sleep. For now. Sleep.
I want you to make a perception check.
Bet.
I love cleric.
Passive 15.
15. Okay. Just out of the corner of your eye, Dagon, you kind of see some rustling from Torian's tent, but you can't really see much past that.
I can fix that with a good old flame tongue activation.
Okay. Using your flame tongue, you can just briefly see him kind of moving out of his tent and towards the trees.
No, please don't do something that. Oh no.
I will attempt to follow at a distance.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
Bet. Fuck. God, I wish that lucky feat of his was here.
Wait a second.
Oh.
What if this is a Torian? What if he's a spy?
Let's hope not. Can I have the Guardian of Faith kind of like follow at even greater distance behind me?
Doesn't Arlen
Does
move?
it have its own? Let's see. Let me look at that.
Doesn't.
Oh no, it's just. Oh, okay, no, it's like a sentry.
Yeah, it hovers simply where it stands. It would be funny.
As you're following behind him, you try to stay at a distance, try to tail him, but lots of crunchy leaves and
few twigs.
And he kind of turns around. And he's like, "Dagon, may I ask why you're following me while I'm trying to take a piss?"
Well, look, this is a. God damn it! This is deja vu all over again. Look, man, we're all on edge. I just had to make sure you weren't gonna backstab us the second you left.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, you can go back to sleep. I just need to take a leak.
Right.
If I had a nickel for every time Samuel's character.
For every time I've had to peep on someone taking a piss when someone's trying to backstab me, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but weird it happened twice. Also, quick insight check.
Okay, go ahead and make an insight check.
God damn it, I can't roll for shit today.
He's really got a PD.
He's a bit hard to read, but he seems honest, as far as you can tell.
I head back and continue watch.
He's holding his pee to peace.
Oddly enough, it takes about roughly, maybe 20 or so minutes before he comes back.
Oh no.
Goes back into his tent.
Taking a piss.
Long pee.
That's a long ass piss.
A long ass piss.
That's a long week.
Another backstab. Hope not. But if he does, I got a policy.
You were the chosen one, Dorian.
Okay. Eventually your watch comes to a close, and you switch out with Arlent.
He walks over to the fire and sits down, casting guidance on his eyes so that way he can see further.
Alright.
See better.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Awesome. Let me roll the 1d4. A 1. That's 8.
Oh, wait, I forgot I had my raven because I couldn't see the token. God damn it.
Also have a 19 passive perception.
19 passive? Jesus Christ, man.
Yes, I have high wisdom and proficiencies.
Just out of the corner of your eye, Arland, you can see just a slight rustling in the trees.
Where at?
Roughly over here.
Fuck. Do I not have the description for daylight? I don't. Fuck. Let me grab that real quick. Because that's what I'm gonna be casting over in those trees.
Who's over there? Cast Sun.
Cast sun. Okay, let me post this real quick. There we go, and now it should work. There we go.
Reveal yourself.
Do I need to be conscious in order to use Find Familiar? Or like have it do stuff? Acts
No, you're
independently.
Find Familiar.
It acts independently. Okay, cool.
As long as
As
you
you-
give them an order.
Well, it can act independently, but it always follows orders.
Oh, okay.
So now there's a big ass sphere of very bright light. The sun has appeared.
As you cast the light, you see as a squirrel kind of looks at this randomly generated source of light, and it's just like, what the fuck is this? It's just like, what the hell?
The fuck is that?
That was all. Just a squirrel.
Seems we're all just a little bit jumpy today.
At least they cast fireball in the fucking trees.
Yeah, again, you learned your lesson.
You know, fuck them trees.
Man, fuck them trees.
Arland snaps his fingers, and the glow slowly kind of dissipates, like sulfur, and then he just returns to staring at the fire.
After the glow dissipates, you kind of just hear, like, after a few seconds, you hear thud.
What?
Just really small thud.
They might have just landed on the ground.
He looked back over there to see if he can make out the squirrel with his dark vision.
You see the squirrel just landing on the floor. It seems like the light was so sudden and bright that it briefly blinded him and caused him to fall off the branch.
Ah, yeah, it's the flashbang, but without the bang.
Gonna
All
go walk.
flash, no bang.
I'm just gonna go walk over to the squirrel, try and grab it.
Okay.
What, you're gonna command grab the squirrel? What are you doing?
You walk over to the squirrel, pick it up, lightly twitching.
Gonna
Wow, Arlen, you murdered a squirrel.
I'm gonna revivify the squirrel.
You just
Arlen?
gonna revivify or crush?
Arlen's gonna snap its neck,
Yeah, I thought so. Mercy
and
kill.
then take it back over to the campfire to cook.
Hey, yo, that's a snack right there, my man.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I guess survival check to skin it and prepare it.
Yeah, go ahead. You see
Alright.
Torian gonna come out of 10. What the hell is that bright ass light?
As the guidance on himself, he looks over. I saw something in the woods, so I brung the sun out.
What did you see?
He holds up the
This-
squirrel. He holds up the squirrel as he has a hunting knife out. A squirrel.
Arlen, can you turn off the night light?
The night light is already out.
No, the other one.
No, I'm keeping that alive. I'm keeping that up. That's important for us.
Wow, talk about not
You
caring
turn
about
off the
team
white
morale.
light.
A 15.
That's a perception check.
Oh wait, is that a perception check? Shit, survival. Aha!
Even better.
Ah!
You managed to skin it, and yeah, you prepare a very nice cooked squirrel.
I'd like to think Dagon didn't talk about it because he's so used to just the sun appearing out of nowhere. Give it to the company.
All that eats is squirrel and just kind of rolls his shoulders. First time he's had his armor off in a long time.
Arlen, you see a little coin with legs standing at the fire.
Gonna hold out his hand to cast fireball at the coin.
You killed
Roll
Squirt.
a hit, I guess. Nope.
Nope.
I don't feel confident in that hitting.
What's the coin's armor class?
What's the coin's armor class?
It's just an unseen servant.
Oh,
Or not unseen servant.
familiar?
Did I say that right?
I mean, unseen servant. I think that's a thing. Yeah, right.
It is a thing.
No, no, tiny servant.
Ah, yeah, unseen servant was like a humanoid thing you can't even see.
Hmm.
You killed
Okay.
Squirt.
Did it actually? It just explodes.
Poof.
Just. I don't know. Damn, if that's it, I'm surprised. That's scary.
Right? That's depressing.
I rolled a
You rolled
3.
a 3.
Got a 3. Okay. And he goes back to eating a squirrel kebab.
Neat.
I love not being a vegan.
All right. Eventually, your watch ends, and your the sun rises, and you're all able to pack up and make your way to continue your journey.
Rubs his back briefly before putting his armor back on.
Actually, I was looking at the wrong thing. He does survive.
Yay!
Squirt deflects your firebolt.
He deflects it.
Time Kapsu, cast another firebolt! You know, fuck you, fireball!
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Kills the entire party to kill a
Burn
coin.
down the whole fucking forest, or don't you?
Once we're back on the road, perception check again with guidance.
Okay.
This cantrip is the most useful thing I have ever taken. A 21.
21. Looking behind you, because you get this really paranoid feeling that you might be being watched. So as you turn around, just like maybe about 120 feet away, you can just make out a humanoid figure standing in the midst of the trees, standing on one of the branches, just looking, staring directly at you. And as you kind of make out in greater detail, you see black leather, two glowing yellow cat-like eyes just meeting your gaze.
How far away?
Roughly about 120 feet. Just seems to be watching. Doesn't have any weapons drawn or anything. Just watching.
How did they already catch up to us? That can't be right.
Maybe it's a giant fucking nightlight.
No. Well, that makes it easier to find us. But if they would have found us at that night, they would have killed us.
Or the very least tried to.
That is true.
No. They just now managed to catch up to us. That's worrisome. That means they can move fast. Wouldn't expect them to follow us all the way out here. I can probably hit him from here, but
I mean,
what is that gonna do?
If he's not attacking, it probably might not be worth it, at least just yet. Once we get to Barovia, they can't do shit.
Yeah. We'll play the long game here.
He holds up his hand. Legally can't do shit.
Legally can't do shit, but also, I mean, where are they gonna hide? It's just miles of plains.
Didn't we see something where they were kind of like hidden in shadows? I'm trying to remember. I feel like that we saw that with them before.
From what you recall, they never appeared until they were in actual light.
That's it.
They're the fucking shadow tribe.
I don't know. Technically at day, but last time I saw them in the dark, I didn't see them in the dark. Is the issue. When light's introduced, however.
Well, if they do try attacking us at night, then I mean, you could just bring out the sun again and I don't know, kill another squirrel, or find one of the hunters.
Oh, so that's what you were doing last night.
Oh yeah, I heard some whispering, so instead of light, I casted daylight. Found a squirrel, I blinded it, and then I had it as a snack. That was a good squirrel.
Yeah. I would like you to make another, or if you're driving the car, I'd like you to make another vehicle check, which in this case would just be dexterity.
Dex check. I don't like that.
They set up.
I'm gonna.
Guidance? Too late for that.
They set
Yeah,
up
it's like
caltraps.
I'm gonna add a little.
Okay.
One of my stocked inspiration points to that.
All right.
Hey, there you go.
Fuck. 11.
11.
Put a bunch of marbles
Managed
on the floor.
to keep going. The road gets a little bumpy at some point, but you managed to keep control.
Oh wait, you can actually roll dice before or after making the ability check.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
there you go.
You can have a guidance too, one day.
So,
Yay.
as you all continue making your way down the road, you eventually come across what looks to be an inn. It's a somewhat it's a relatively small building, and it looks to be made of dark woods, and stone. It doesn't really match the local environment in terms of material. Um, and, it's a bit hard to see as, night starts to approach and he sees the sun starts to set.
Do we want to sleep in the inn?
And you see a sign, and for each of you, the text is different, more so read in your most prominent languages. So for
Native tongue.
Arlant, it's in Celestial, and
Oh,
so on. But
Dagon.
for all of you in your most local tongue, it all says the Keeper's Tavern, or sorry, the Keeper's Inn, not the Keeper's Tavern, Keeper's Inn.
What?
You
A
know, I
sign
don't
of-
quite frankly trust something with deep speech on it.
Wait, it
Yes,
has
that
deep.
looks like deep speech to you?
That's celestial for me.
Just looks like common.
Of course, you're a normal human.
Well, I am now.
Correct. That's still a little,
Odd.
yeah, little odd and a little
I want to do a quick history check to see if the name of the place rings any bells.
How do you here? Hold on. You have a pretty good understanding of the past and places you might have been to, right?
I've been told I'm pretty smart, yeah.
All right.
Arlant, if you wish, you may also make a religion check on this.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what kind of magic this is?
Yes, you may.
Hang on, quick. What's your modifier for history?
History, it's +4.
All right.
I don't have a specialization in it, so it's just my intelligence.
Well, I was gonna cast guidance. So I can only cast on one person. So fuck. Here, have a have
Oh,
a
yeah, +1.
yeah. There you go.
Felix, for you, it's a bit hard to
shit.
Felix, for you, it's a bit hard to say because it doesn't really appear to be any particular school of magic. It's really hard to pin down. But you, in particular, are familiar with this establishment, Felix. This is something that's known to be owned by a particular lady of yours.
Oh,
Nope. I'm drawing blanks.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of this place before. Felix?
oh, I've definitely heard of this. It is
You've
quite
heard of this
nice.
place?
You should absolutely come in for stay the night.
Just before you were sketched out, what changed?
I remembered. I have a bit of faulty memory. It's actually owned by my lady.
Not just
That's
your
great.
memory that's faulty. Dagon, you hear how it mutter.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
But yes, Dagon and Arlant. It's
Yeah.
it's hard to say. You try to recount, but this is pretty unfamiliar to both of you.
No,
Hmm.
I doubt this is any worse than getting hunted by, well, two different things at once.
Yeah,
I frankly do not
Owen,
want to have another night of sleeping with a giant nightlight on.
it's a spectral guardian. It's supposed to protect us. And yeah, it
Whatever,
throws
let's
his,
just go inside.
Night
Exactly.
light. We are not children.
he throws his arm around Dorian. Come on, my friend, let's go. You can play us some music. Everyone needs a trusted bard to play them some music in the night. And he dragged him to the tavern, whether he wants to go in or not.
Okay, so you all
There is no
I'll
choice
go-
in this matter.
you all go to the tavern, and going inside, it is very strange. It's made out of various dark woods in terms of the floor. The walls is a mixture of while normally walls would have like a base stone and then the rest being comprised of wood. While the base is a dark smooth stone, the rest of the wall is like moving stars almost.
Fuck.
And as you look,
It smells like hope.
as you see a particular individual standing at the counter, looks to be a humanoid. They wear what might be a beaked mask of some sort, a somewhat leather bicorn hat, adorned in dark green and black robes.
Oh, I know who this this is.
Oh my god, it's a
Aegon
bird.
doesn't know what the fuck's going on, but I know what's going on.
Arlen's, only you out of this entire group see a individual sitting by himself at the corner of this table. You're the only person who sees this individual.
Hey, why don't you guys
Star architecture.
why don't you guys go talk to him? I'm going to go He walks over to the
Hello?
table, pulls a chair, and sits
I
down.
hear you
at-
now.
Oh, sorry, everyone cut out for me.
So starting with Arland. This individual looks at you and you see two glowing yellow eyes. Says, Arland, I'm glad you're here. And he unveils his cloak. And
Can you get out of me?
you see, after he unveils the hood, somehow, well, it didn't maintain the hood didn't really fit the shape. You now see this very grand shined helmet with the two silver and gold horns. You know this, Arlen, to be Helm in his mortal form.
Arlen like coughs and kind of like lurches forward, his knees slam into the bottom of the table, and he reaches down and grabs it. Shit. He looks around, clears his throat.
Do I hear that?
In terms of what, like looking at Arlen, you see is like he's looking at nothing, according to you all. But he's sitting there before you. Just like, he's fairly tall. I mean, he's almost in terms of his physical form, he's almost as tall, if not taller, than your brother might be.
I think he's going crazy.
And he responds like, yes.
Just by the fact he said mini commune. It's like that might be his god over there. Makes sense, but we can't see him.
What?
I'm somewhat fortunate that this location has been found to you all. It's one of the very few places in the material plane I'm able to actually physically manifest myself.
But if you're physically manifesting yourself, there must be a pretty big deal for it.
Yes, well, myself and a good portion of the other deities are in a bit of a struggle with a particular individual. That
The Whisper One
yes.
and his what does the vampire have to do with them? The vampire lord.
Well, he's attempting to bring him to this plane. And for every death that is going, Vecna continues to grow more and more stronger.
Well, Alright, leans forward on the table, his hand covering his mouth. So that's the whole ploy, is cause a war, get more to death, to summon the god of death, undeath.
It seems so. And
And
it appears he has more followers than many of us could have really imagined. Years and years, more and more bodies have continued to grow.
well, yeah, with the war going on, that's been going on for quite a while now. I'm sure there's
Continuously.
been plenty of bodies added to the list. And
can
we're
only-
adding more and more to that list.
I can only be here temporarily, so... Well, I suppose let me explain what this place is. The individual you see up there, and he kind of points to the barkeeper. That is what they call the Keeper. She is... Well, it's hard to explain. To call her a deity, or to call her abilities godly, would be a severe understatement.
So this is a being that is more powerful than the gods,
Yes,
such as Ao.
she's a story keeper of sorts. She is able to transcend multiverses, all to simply keep various stories that pique her interest. She is the largest library in all of existence, filled to the brim with the various stories that mortals possess. But her tavern particularly appeals to those she takes interest in. So,
Well, we do have one of her. Well, I'm supposing that that thing, he gestures towards Felix, is one of her acolytes.
an odd thing to be sure is very few know of her actual existence, and those who were, or those she's been in contact with within her stories, are usually wiped of any memory of her. But I suppose your newly found companion is an exception.
Seems that way. But what? He looks to Helm. I'll be honest. I don't know where to go about from here.
Continue your present course. As much as the war will continue to make Vecna more powerful, it's so far the only thing that will help you bring you closer to his eventual defeat.
Is to continue killing elves and shutting down the portals.
If you continue to shut down these portals, then the Yellow Empire will be forced to request a parley, and hopefully then a ceasefire. Maybe then we'll be able to temporarily stop his ever-growing power. My protectors are ever so working hard to keep him at bay, and with the new addition of Sir Ares, it's
He can kind of feel Arlen moods lighten and probably gets a smile underneath his helm.
to have a loyal servant at helm now be with us is a good thing, especially with
shit.
what's going on now.
I'm glad he went from a Death Knight to your domain. It suits him.
Yes, he's had quite a few things to say about your band of adventurers. But I mustn't linger too much longer, as I still have work to do. Continue your present course, and when I can, I'll continue to answer your questions, though expect to receive less answers going forward.
But before you leave, can I ask one thing? Where do you know who or how I could regain my wings that I lost long ago? I have been trying to transfer power from the boots back onto the mana of the wings, but so far that has proven. Well, quite frankly, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
If I am able to transfer a bit of power away from the presently taking care of Vecna, I may just be able to grant you your wings. For now, you may have to temporarily continue with the boots you now have possession of. And a small bit of advice. For every fictional tale you may come across, every book you may see that supposedly is work of fiction, it's not. Somewhere in some other universe, it actually happened. Every work of fiction is all just something documented by the Keeper herself. Bear that in mind, and you may just find yourself a lesson within each of those tales of supposed fiction. Now, I must be off, as there is a great deal of work to do. But continue what you're doing. You're doing well. And once you're in Arcana, you will be among friends. That I can assure you. There are other loyal servants of Helm there as well.
Ah, fuck. Damn.
Best of luck to you, Arland. And you
Thank
see
you.
his physical manifestation eventually begins to fade.
Thank you, my lord.
As for the rest of you, you all see, getting a closer look at this individual, the beaked mask looks to be made out of sort of bone. It doesn't look so much part of a mask as it is maybe actually a part of this being's face. And you see resting on the counter two skeletal hands. Looking behind them, you see a shelf of various books, and every few moments you see another book just magically appear, filling an empty space in the shelf. And
This is
getting a
neat
closer
place you got here.
getting a closer look at some of the books, you see, you managed to read some titles. You see The Conquest of King Quick. You see another that says An Odyssey of Lost Souls, and various others.
Double diver.
You sly bastard.
So, what do you think?
This is a neat place you got here. Can't say there's anything like it.
Say, Your Majesty.
The individual just looks to you blankly, does not say a word.
I'm waiting, Dagon.
Those books for sale?
Hey, I said you have to say Your Majesty.
Again, just silence. It's just a void of darkness looking into the eyes.
Not one for conversation, huh? Arlen, you done over there?
He has your
What?
book.
He looks up. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
God tell you anything we need to know?
Tona is friends. This, he gestures to the lady and then bows, is
See, often understand.
keeper, and she is significantly different to a god, but as Helm said, arguably too powerful, and a story keeper by quite literal definition.
Yes, and she would kindly tell you to give me back my book.
Fine, if it'll get you to shut up about it.
Thank you.
Also, DM, what is Torian doing? Is he just kind of chilling?
He's a little weirded out. He's like kind of marveling at the spectacle of like, the moving walls and just the general atmosphere.
Okay.
Kind of starts writing down in his little book.
Okay, Dagon, now bow.
Felix, as you receive your book again, you notice it has a very strong magical aura to it now, being in this place.
So, how do the books here work? Is there like a library I can take from and read? Felix?
No.
No? No story? No reading fictional stories?
Like it's
No.
there for
Make your own.
onlookers.
What do you mean get your own?
Yeah, make your own.
I am quite literally in my own story at the moment.
Exactly.
So
You'll
what?
you'll
Saying
notice
that we add to the collection here.
you'll notice a book on the counter next to her as it's just filling in different words on its own, and every now and then the page flips, more words start to fill the pages.
Can I catch what the words are?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Arlen wants to assist. He's right on her shoulder looking at the book like, oh, what's this?
20.
Getting a look at it, as the words continue to fill up, it seems to be documenting everything that is presently going on, but in a third-person perspective,
Getting cold.
as if it's an actual story.
Oh, speak of the devil. Or
Exactly, see, you could read
the
it once you're
story.
done. Or die.
Yes, well, Helm told me something quite interesting about fictional stories, so consider me transfixed by them.
So how do you
I
feel
did.
that your entire life is just written down in a book?
Makes sense to me.
You could say in the
Someone's gotta
metaphysical
keep track.
sense that you are nothing but a story to someone else.
Well,
To
and
everyone else, they're nothing but stories to us. It's mutual.
that is the nature of life, is it not? We live, we die. Heroes become legends, legends become myths, and myths become
Myths
stories.
on.
Myths revive and inspire others to become heroes, and thus the cycle continues. I feel relieved that my stories are written down so that it may inspire somebody not to commit the same misdeeds that I have. so they may learn from my mistakes.
You are surprisingly nonchalant about having your world to completely changed.
This has been my worldview ever since I have abandoned my post.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make sure to write that in there. Add a little spice to the story. A little bit of tragedy.
So I take it this is that lady you were talking about the whole time?
Oh yes. Is she wonderful?
Quiet, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Not any negative vibes, so it's a good start.
I know, I ramble, and she never says anything.
I wonder what's
I sometimes kind of imagine she says something.
I do wish there was a library here, though. I wish to read stories of past adventurers and heroes that I might gain some wisdom from.
You see like what looks to be a doorway just suddenly appear right here, as you mention a library.
Well, you know what they say, live in the moment, and he zooms over to the door.
You.
Well, I saw you don't have the map. Well, I saw you don't have the map ready. I'll have to sharpen my imagery skills here. As you enter, you see this very large library.
See you guys in a bit.
Okay. You see this very large library, just filled to the brim with thousands and thousands of books. You don't know how such a room could have fit with the exterior of the building that you may have seen, but it's just absolutely massive library of books, and the shelves are continuously filling with more and more books, just appearing every second.
Wow, you guys should really come in here. It's so amazing. Look, I already have half my body in there.
Arlen's just transfixed by the vast amount of knowledge. I'm not a cleric of the knowledge domain, but even I'm impressed by this. This is something. Tales from every different universe, multiverse, that is. It makes you feel small. No, it is. We are nothing but grains of sand in a vast desert dune. But yet, every grain of sand is unique here.
Yes.
That is perhaps the most interesting part.
Each with their own stories and each with their own ending.
There is so much knowledge to be learned here.
It's not about knowledge. It's just about keeping the record of other lives.
Well, yes, but from those lives that are being recorded, you gain knowledge, intelligence, happiness, and sadness, bloom and hope.
If you gain things from others, you're not gaining anything from yourself. It's much better to have your own story than to read what others have done.
I disagree. By reading what others have done, you learn wisdom from their mistakes, from their victories. If we do
I
not keep
personally
history,
believe in the do as you do and you learn as what you happen. Anyways, I'm gonna squeeze a little bit more inside the dark dimension.
And Arlen's gonna enter and look for what's it called? A lectern. That's it. That's the word.
Okay.
Allen, you're not even inside. You're only like 1/3 inside.
Why don't you eat my boot? Gonna look for a lectern to kind of look for a table of contents at the library, so he can at least find what he might be looking for, if there even is one in here.
Yeah, there'd be a lectern with the ever-growing table of contents. You see as the list begins to continuously grow as more books are added.
I wonder where the pirate section is. Oh, here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, this get pretty boring. What's it back?
There's
As you're looking in the pirate section, you see what looks to be a kind of on another lectern. You see just an empty leather covering, and on the cover says titled "Flowers of the Sea," but the pages have not yet been filled.
Except for the little prologue. Just a single page.
Oh my god, it's a
Single-
table of contents. They all died.
Oh,
Wow, that's
they all
crazy.
got
You see
crazy.
another in the pirate section that's mentions uh, gr- a trio of interesting adventurers adopting a young elf girl and going through these interesting adventures before one of them had died in a final battle.
Ooh, this is my favorite one.
Is there a hit but tusk love in here?
No.
somewhere in the smut section.
No.
Check in the 5-cent bin.
Checking the smut section, the
Smut.
city version. I'm just gonna read through, see if anything kind of pops out that might be dealing with their current situation, like adventures. Anything dealing with the whispered one. Vecna.
You managed to find various accounts of some adventures dealing with Vecna. Some of them successful, others unsuccessful. Not all of these books, from what you've gathered, have happy endings. It seems that the Keeper doesn't influence how these stories go, simply documenting them just in a storytelling perspective.
Okay,
just
so
the
she.
events of how they happened.
Ooh, I found the
So
Derek
nice.
lore.
We're just going through the books in the library.
Arlen flies back up to you, Dagon, and hands you a bunch of random books he has been grabbing.
What's anything about these in specific that we want to know about, or what?
Vecna, happy endings and bad endings. The ones where
Yeah.
everybody dies and is turned into corpses.
So we'll need to look at these then.
Absolutely.
Ooh, those are
Helm told me
spicy.
one thing. Helm told me one thing before he left.
Just one thing.
Well, he told me many things, so this was probably the most important one that I took from it. The lady, he gestures over towards the keeper, is a traveler of sorts.
I could gather that from all the books.
And as she's a story keeper, she goes through multiverses, dimensions, parallel places, and notes down the stories. These are not just fictional tales.
These actually happened. Just
These have
somewhere else.
These have all happened.
And Felix, noting that, I guess all of you noting that these books are constantly filling these shelves and always being added, with more and more shelves even being added at times, you get the feeling that the Keeper is in multiple places at once, whether in various planes, worlds, multiverses, and so on. There are stories constantly being documented and constantly being added to this ever-growing library.
Clearly why she never talks to me. It's not because of my personality or anything.
No, yeah, totally not.
Definitely, of course not. And
No.
I'm a.
All right, so these all the books you find so far. So take a crack at these. See if you find some more.
These are all the ones I found so far dealing with the Vecna.
Right.
Oh my god, is this the Derek lore? Boring. $5 bin.
All right,
Also,
well, let's see what we can figure out from these.
I don't know. I found this one book you might like.
What's that?
It was called Tusk Love. I feel like it might brighten up your day.
Oh, I'm not sure to believe you, but I guess I'll take a look at that one as well.
Oh, absolutely. What's the worst that could happen?
Probably just a small amount of troll.
Here, who knows?
It's just a book. I
Here,
hope-
books have power, especially here.
I stood away from the fiend section solely because some of the information that might be revealed might be cursed.
Well,
That is a very big risk.
So my lady, wink, 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 wink. How's your day been? Have you missed me?
He just stares back at you.
Hey Felix, you've been here
Oh,
before,
you're
right?
so funny. Oh, jolly good.
Hey, Felix.
Just, I'm having a conversation.
Well, I mean, can you answer a quick question?
No.
Of course not.
What's your question, Dagon? We're probably better suited to actually thinking than they are.
Well, this is more of a location question. I was wondering what was up those stairs.
Oh, did you have a new haircut? Looks fabulous on you.
Oh, Corian, glad of you to join us.
Hey, Torian, actually, can you help us take a look through these books?
Sure.
They're they're all dealing with pretty much our current situation.
Anyways, what you asking? Where the stairs lead? Oh, you don't
Where
want to
those
go
go?
there.
As you ask where the stairs lead, kind of looking back at the keeper, you see she slightly raises a skeletal hand, and suddenly a very finely crafted, decorated key appears in her hand, as it also has a faint magical aura to it.
It's a key to a room upstairs, I imagine.
I'm curious now. You mind if
Duh,
I
it's
take
the
5?
bedroom.
Like I wouldn't take you near my bedroom with a 5-foot pole.
I'll try to take the key from the keeper.
She offers it to you.
Thanks. Okay, let's see where this goes.
Let us know where it goes. And I'll be
Yeah.
reading.
Yep.
You reveal the area.
That's rooms.
They're
You go
they're very
upstairs.
gothic.
You go upstairs and you see various, a hallway of various, of no apparent doors, just keyholes in certain sections of the walls.
I guess I'll just walk up to first door I see and try to put the key in it.
Okay. So as you insert the key in the keyhole, you see now suddenly a door begins to slowly manifest and open, and now as you enter what used to be just an empty void of darkness begins to shape into a very nice, warmly lit tavern room. It looks to be in what your mind would imagine to be an ideal tavern room.
Anything I could ever need, all in one room. Convenient.
Convenient.
Don't need much use this right now, but could be good for a few nights.
You see a little coin with legs and arms sitting on the bed.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
I think we're all just reminded of the spider and choose to kill it.
Yeah, 19 and whopping 5 force damage.
I imagine that will kill it.
Squirt is dead.
Good riddance. That must have been Felix's. Probably gets that back, but good therapy.
Good therapy.
Good therapy.
Arlen face deep in a book, just scanning the pages left to right rapidly.
He likes reading a book upside down. So what are we looking for?
Thanks for the key.
I am gaining knowledge on Vecna. Because, you know, he's trying to come into our world and trying to turn it into his own domain. So
Why don't we just, like, talk to it? Yo, hit him up.
Yes. Talk to the god of undeath who has destroyed many multiverses before. Why did I ever think of that?
I mean, you talk to a god. Hit him up,
Who's
dude.
on our side for one. I doubt Vecna would like to parlay with us.
Note, I am chaotic good by most standards. Yeah, okay, yeah. Vecna is not chaotic good. He is not a good person who chooses to bend the rules a little bit. He is a chaotic person who chooses to actively ignore all rules and does horrible things. So no, there is no talking to Vecna.
As you continue to go through each book,
Why don't we find a seeker Raymond? Hit him up.
He's
Maybe you
dead.
got him on speed dial.
He is dead.
We can raise him from the dead.
I feel like there's no idea what Secret Raymond is.
Wait, how do you even know who Secret Raymond is?
Yeah, how do you know who that is?
I read about
It's
it.
barely talked about outside of the circles.
Read about it, man. It's right here. It's right here.
Read about him, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
As you continue to read through the various books, Vecna is depicted differently in each one, and there's not really a lot of consistencies other than mainly the fact that, you know, he's a lich that ascended to godhood, and in some he manages to succeed in his endeavors, in others he's vanquished by a group of adventurers, or the gods are successful in keeping him at bay. But they all depict him very differently, and there's different outcomes and methods they use to defeat him. It's never consistent.
Well, this is probably the most
Good.
varied god I've ever seen in existence. In Helm's case, I imagine that he's pretty much the same either way. Tall, plate mail clad figure, horned helmet, very bright. What is it? What did they call it? Ever bright steel? I can't remember the special
Well,
armor he
Olin,
wears.
if you know a god, then you should know how to kill a god. How we kill a god?
Depends on the god.
How do you kill a? So here's a little fun fact for you. Killing a god on a material plane, probably pretty hard. I don't know from personal experience. All I know that is certain
Okay.
creatures reform if you do not kill them in a home plane. I
What
imagine
if
gods are the very same.
we call him here? You know, he just moseys on over here, and we stab him.
Well, see, here's an issue: is I don't know what this applies as. It's
Me
not that much.
neither.
Well, it is. According to Helm, this is technically part of the material plane, but it is one of the few places where a god can manifest themselves.
Hmm.
The person in the chair beside me over there was, in fact, Helm.
Called it.
Okay, do we know what plane of existence Vecna comes from? Not Vecna.
Religion check? Does remember his domain, Rex?
Yeah, sure.
We'll use guidance to make my brain go smart.
Big brain.
Big brain.
How's a 16?
Not good enough.
It's a bit tricky to recall, as you know, very little is actually documented about Vecna, as the general history and religious practice for him has been outlawed in just about every kingdom.
Makes sense.
So it's kind of hard to pinpoint, especially since he's depicted pretty differently in whatever has been recounted of him. So it's any particular single plane of existence, not entirely recorded.
I don't know.
So with
What
Vecna,
about any
what are
servants of
the
him?
various takedowns that have been recorded?
Good question. Reading, from what I saw, some have been the gods preventing him to ascend the godhood, such as
Intervention.
what it is happening at the moment.
Right.
The gods are currently blocking him. Unfortunately, he has a great many followers, more than they expected. So, as Helm said, it has been taxing.
Okay,
upon
that's
them.
what we have to do. We find one of his followers, and we just ask,
Some
where
of
is
them
his
have.
house?
Some have been. He has been defeated by adventurers,
Right.
which is quite
How?
nice.
Is there any details involved with that, or is it just these group of people took him down and that's that?
From what you continue to read, well, once again, various different methods. Some have required destroying the eye and hand of Vecna to prevent him from gaining even more power, and then, which in turn eventually helped get him in a more mortal state to fully destroy him. In other cases, he's been banished and locked away in other planes of existence. There's been times where, with the aid of gods, they were able to permanently destroy him. And it kind of just continues to go. Every method is different with each time they've had to deal with Vecna of their own.
What was the name of the vampire guy again?
Bale.
Well,
Alright, let's go back to the library. Go find some Bale books.
Alright, that's probably a good idea.
Might work actually.
While you guys do that, I'm going to try something a little risky.
Oh yeah. While I'm looking for any Bale books, I'm gonna take a look at that book that Arlen gave me. Whatever the hell's in there, I guess we'll find out now.
Read through it, and definitely not something you. I mean, based on the cover, something you may have expected. It's a smut romance novel.
Wait, why was that an interested? Oh no, what have I done?
It's like the
Hold on,
D&D
2
50 Shades
seconds.
of Grey.
2 seconds. I've turned Dagon horny. Oh no.
Argonian.
You may
Maid.
just be very well invested.
Dagon, stop reading porn on the job.
Uh,
Look back to looking at books for bail.
hey, Brax.
Yes, someone was knocking on my door, so I'm back now.
Dagon, stop reading porn.
Why
Hey,
did you even find this?
Good question. I found it in the smut
found it.
section.
Of course, it's a smut section. Why wouldn't there be?
It's it's Tails. There you go. Also, Brax, question. For scrying, there's a connection thing for the save modifier. Likeness or picture, possession or garment, and then body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like. What would you say a personal letter from the person would count as?
Personal letter.
The contents of which are pretty personal.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to Arlen.
What were the contents for scrying again? Can you list them off again?
So this part is just for the save. The component is a focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces, which we said the shield was.
Mm-hmm.
The connection is likeness or picture, possession or garment, or body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like.
I'm guessing it just has to be something personal to them.
The letter would be a personal possession, so yeah, that would count.
Count for possession or garment, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, so let me get this.
What's your plan, religious boy?
Does the person you're scrying on have to be in possession of said letter?
No.
Or are you just scrying on the letter?
No. This is it's used, so it's kind of like
You have this description? You can just
I do.
put it in chat.
That's what I'm doing. Posting it. Trying to think of the best way to describe it. So the funny thing will do it better. Let me grab the last part of it. I can't exactly bring up the chart, but whee!
Well, in the meantime, Dagon, you do manage to find a handful of books regarding bail.
Mm-hmm.
If you wish to get them.
Yeah, I'll take those and head back to the table.
Okay. See any particular creature you choose at the same point of distance to you, target must be a wisdom saving throw. So you plan on scrying on someone in particular?
Yes.
I assume your brother.
So with a possession or garment of him, and knowing him familiarly. Yeah. His wisdom save has a -9.
-9. Okay.
Damn.
Familiar, you know the target well, -5, and possession or garment, -4. If I had a body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or the like, you'd have a -15.
Jesus.
Okay, well, we failed, so.
No,
Failed.
no. I'm not even sure if that's possible for him with a -9.
With a
He has a +8 to his wisdom.
so he'd have to. It'd be very hard.
Yeah, it'd be difficult. You have to like 16 or more on the
All right.
roll.
Sir Sandor. And so now there is a little thing there right by him to see where he's at.
Okay.
And hear talk. Well, I can't talk to him, but you can hear. I can hear him. See where he's at. Hear what's going on.
Getting a view of your brother, you kind of scanning the surroundings. You see him mounted on horseback.
Oh.
Sheathed behind him is his great sword. Around him are various other Harkin horse fighters. All appear to be standard soldiers. And 2 wagons, one mounted with a ballista. And they'll appear to be, traveling through the woods.
I see.
You hear as you're sitting at the table, you hear Arlen's breath hitch, and through the little slits in his helmet, you can see him visibly pale and get a little sweaty.
You good, Arlen?
Sir Sandor is coming with a entourage. Several
Okay.
horsemen. Guess because it allows you to kind of look around. How many people would you say is there?
Roughly. Let me see here. about 5 horse fighters, and in addition, like the cart has, or each cart has 2 additional people on them. So 5 horse riders, 2 wagons, both wagons having 2 people.
So 4 plus 5, 9. 9 additional men, 5 riders, 2 on these wagons, one of which has a massive ballista on it.
Oh, fun.
And then Sir Sandor himself, and knowing my brother, he counts for about 10 men.
So pretty big.
Most of them have, typical regular mounts, and then with adorned in the just standard horses. Sandor's appears to be a war horse sorts and has its own Harkin themed armor.
Yes, it's pretty standard soldiers. Aside from my brother, he's got a war horse as expected. I don't know if that's from being a paladin or just from owning a horse.
Both.
Very possible.
God, is there any books about the origins of Seeker Raven?
There's a few. Yeah, he managed to find 1 or 2 about Seeker Raven.
Oh,
I like to read up if there's anything specifically about what he did to create the.
In one particular instance, you read that he was always a fanatic for the Whispered One, and had this obsession. But because of its outlaw in Varen, he always had to keep it a secret. Until he was eventually contracted by Lord and Lady Ravengard to investigate.
Ooh, that's like a target.
To investigate the ruins of Terralis, and he was excited to do so as he heard rumors of a creature that he always wanted to replicate, and that creature being a Death Knight. He wanted to learn how to replicate his own Death Knight so that he could one day make loyal servants when Vecna returned. And going to Terralis, he managed to get a sample of Sir Ares and that of a finger bone. And Arlington Dagger, I need you to recall seeing Sir Ares having missing one of his finger bones. And he used that and tried his own hand of a mixture of necromancy and alchemy to create his own creatures, and some of them not fully replicating Death Knights, more so much weaker versions, but he tried replicating different aspects of them. So in one aspect, one that would be able to cast spells, another that would be able to hit as hard as them in combat. And he always experimented. The first he experimented within his own home, underneath the dungeon he had constructed. The rest, his experiments were particularly in old abandoned tombs and catacombs, as there was a large amount of corpses and stuff like that. But many corpses were delivered to his own abode, so he continues experiments, and every now and then he would go to graveyards to acquire more bodies for his experiments.
Oh yes, grave robbing, except you actually robbed the graves.
I was trying to see if he ever had any connection to anyone, but it seems not. Like he was just a solo man.
Oh, aside from being contracted once by the Raven Guards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
besides that. But we already
So,
know they have a fucking connection between Vecna and Vanguard.
Obviously, we saw that firsthand. So, what can I gather from all the books about Bale?
Well, Bale, you know that throughout centuries, he's been reincarnated in a different form, and many unknowingly so. But there's always been a recount of him attempting to communicate with the person he was reincarnated as. And he had always had this obsession with collecting these 2 artifacts. And these artifacts being a box marked with a hand, another marked with an eye. And in all these accounts, he's been a loyal servant of Vecna, always attempting to bring him back because Vecna was the one who granted him becoming a vampire and being able to continue to be reincarnated. And he wants to bring him back so that he wouldn't have to be reincarnated anymore, more so that he could continue being immortal as an eternal vampire in his main form. You also know of 2 particular artifacts that belong to Bale himself: the Mask of Bale, which is what allows him to do his scrying without needing any particular traces of his victims or any sort of wisdom rolls. He can simply scry on
Just
whoever
do
he
it.
chooses. And then his blade, which has been known to take the essence of whoever he strikes and rejuvenate himself. And
Oh,
he was
great.
also known to have gifted a weapon to a little servant of his, which is known as Baal's Great Fang, a very large scythe that has a similar property.
Is the identity of that servant ever mentioned?
It varies throughout different books. As far as the more recent one you may find, it belonged to Lord Ravengard.
That makes sense. So do any of these books have Baal being killed?
There's a few instances where he was in most instances killed the way a traditional vampire would be. Intense amounts of daylight, stakes to the heart, and so on. Holy water.
Whatnot, yeah.
In terms
Anything
of
that stands out, or is it just all pretty standard?
there is one in terms of keeping him from being reincarnated once more, and that is ensuring that he turns to dust.
How was that done?
Very large amounts of intense sunlight.
Fuck.
We gotta fling him to the sun.
Well, I mean, technically,
The daylight years kind of sunlight?
yes.
How long can you make it last?
Believe differing periods of time. Nope, that is not what I meant to click. I have. 1 second, let me grab them. Because I have daylight, which is literally just daylight. An hour. Another one I have is dawn, which is both a the light at dawn shines out at the location you specify within range. It's a bright light. This light is sunlight, is specified, and it also does radiant damage.
Those could come in handy.
So it's literally bringing dawn upon them.
All right. This is not gonna be easy.
Nope.
I'm gonna put these books back where I found them and try to find anything on Lord and Lady Ravengard themselves.
Okay. I just find a few accounts, a few biographies of them in general, and others of various roles they played in history and certain other universes. A main common factor is particularly Lady Ravengard's origin. Her father, best known as Vesper Dandelion, has sailed with his wife from the continent which the elves come from in order to avoid the war. But after her mother was killed in the journey, and Dandelion attempted to cope with it by attempting to start his own business and try to make a better life for himself and his daughter, she fled to Harkin and eventually married to a nobleman known as Lord Desmond Ravengard, and that's eventually how she became the lady of Castle Wolfsbane. And then eventually she was the only accounted person to take the Hunter mutagen and still retain her humanity or personality in general. Every other account of someone taking the mutagen has always become more like an automaton of sorts, like strictly obeying orders, really having no sense of their previous personality, just a cold-blooded killer. Lady Ravengard seemed to retain her personality in the entirety, and with that she also became the first non-blood hunter to become a baroness of a great hunt, or not great hunt, planar hunt, in which she slayed an illithid single-handedly.
Yep. Fuck. Was afraid of that.
So we have our parents full.
In terms of Lord Ravengard, he grew up in a noble family. And eventually he was a only child when he was born, and eventually he came to marry a young half elven woman who he found, and they seem to get along in a lot of ways. And he informed her of a particular vampire, and eventually they both came to an agreement and found a unified worship of this particular vampire lord. And after her finding out of her lycanthropy, they agreed to bring him back in order to give him either greater control of his curse or to eliminate it entirely.
That's the motivator.
And it seemed that, in most accounts, they used their, Lord Ravengard, his family had previously worshipped the Raven Queen, but it seems that presently they simply use that as a ruse.
Front. It's a front.
Worrisome. The Raven Guard are proving to be a dangerous enemy.
Hey, Felix, you know if it's possible to take his books outside of this tavern?
No, it is impossible.
Well, about that, I also wouldn't. Well, what Helm told me is that this place is only able to be entered and seen by those who she finds interesting. So it seems like it might be a safe haven for us for now. Speaking of this scrying, before Arlen ends it, can he recognize where they are? Like, are they going the same way that we've been going?
It's hard to say, especially since, for the most part, it's Dagon mainly been doing driving, and for the most part, it's for you, lots of communing with Helm himself, and just tending to your spells and stuff like that. But it just looks like somewhere in the woods, on some road.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell if it's close to you, farther from you, but if he had been in the capital, then he's probably a good distance away from you. As you had, you departed from Wolfsbane, which is a pretty far from the Harken capital.
Based on his knowledge, could Arlen have like a general idea of how many day ride?
Make a general survival check.
Awesome. Guidance. 1d4. We're 3 and survival. Ale 11.
It's kind of hard to say. Could be anywhere between 1 or 2 days to a week. But it's hard to say with where you currently are.
Well, good news is he's, it's a good distance away. I don't know exactly how far away, but we should have at least a day or two.
Should have to make it work.
Where are the books of my current compadres?
Actually, I'm not going to talk about it, but I was going to think of the same thing. Putting these Ravengard books back, I want to start looking for anything relating to Arlen and his brother.
Okay.
Oh no.
As you continue, you eventually do find something that does regard as various biographies of your companions. Those presently not here, those actually here, and particular one that passed away.
Man, what happened?
But as you try to reach for it, it seems something is blocking it. Some sort of magical barrier that's preventing you from getting the book.
All of them, or just the one relating to Arlen?
Just the ones relating to any of your companions.
Damn it.
I don't think she wants you peeking in on our stories.
Guess this is too easy, seeing as we're still living them. Damn.
I guess they're not complete.
That and information such as that is better told by mouth. And Arlen's going to
Find Torian's book.
That one probably has the same problem.
Trying to think of
Who else could come in handy?
more possible lore.
If you're looking for a Torian book,
Yeah, is there any?
you've managed to find one. As you try to reach for it, it's also blocked.
Thought so.
Hmm.
I guess anything currently happening is off limits. No sense of looking at incomplete book, I guess, is the logic there.
Arlen's gonna go looking around, seeing if there's any mentions of like lost artifacts of Helm for his acolytes and warriors of such. See if there's anything that might aid them in a fight against a evil undead god person.
Okay.
That's pretty smart, actually.
Looking around, you managed to find a handful of books that might pertain around the
Gives me an idea.
what you might be looking for.
Two of them, actually. So, while he's looking for those, I want to look for anything more akin to like a blood hunter artifact from
And I will
schools
say,
that ring similarly to my own.
okay. And I will say, as you all are continuing looking around for books, you see as the entirety of the library is kind of fading back and forth, as if it might be a signal that it is closing.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Hurry up and grab the fucking book.
It's closing time.
As you try to grab what you can, you all go back into the main tavern, and you see the doorway behind you come to a close. And you look back, and your hands of all the books you had held, they're missing.
Damn it.
Shit.
Of
Well,
course, it's a time limit. Nothing's ever easy, is it?
well, we got some good information at least. I guess that just means we'll have to wait to access the library again.
Whenever that happens.
Wait. I can solve this.
How?
Lays down on the desk or table area.
You see as she had a book floating in front of her, and she closes it, looks to you.
Sexy French girl style. Laying on
Oh,
the table.
God.
I swear Felix is gay.
That is gross. That is actually abhorrent to look at.
Pretty please with cherry on top. Open the library again.
Blankly stares at you, opens the book again, continues to read.
Looks like a no.
Guys, I
That's
think
it.
that was a yes. Just walk through the wall.
Yeah, you first, since you're so confident.
Gets up,
That's
walks straight to the door.
You hit face first and into a stone wall.
yeah, saw that coming.
I don't know that. Try it again. Maybe if you run at
Yeah.
it, it'll go
Maybe
through.
if you run at it, you might just break through it. You know,
True.
all invisible wall style. That might
You
work.
need momentum. You need confidence.
You need presence to
I
break-
fly
to
up
get
a
through
little
it.
high into the air. And then I
Okay.
barrel down.
Why is this
Try it again. This time, same thing, except much more impact. And you take
Oh,
Roll 1d10 fall damage.
2 bludgeoning damage.
2 bludgeoning damage.
Maybe you need to go faster. I don't think you're fast enough that time.
More space.
I think we have a rocky relationship.
We don't have a relationship at all.
Fine.
Not you.
Good.
Okay, so what's our next
Oh.
move?
How are those rooms?
Oh, they're definitely magical in nature. The second I opened it up, a void filled in, and everything I ever need was all in one room.
How many beds?
Well, like I said, it's magical. Depends on the person who's opening the door. I saw more than one keyhole though, so I think we might be able to each get our own rooms.
Oh, yeah, that works. As long as there's enough room for all of us, it's could be worse. Could be us having to all share a
Not
room,
good. Yeah, that'd be awful.
Can we
or
stay
having
here?
to. I don't know.
Shouldn't we know that?
I ask God.
Well, yeah, you would assume based on what she gave her, not only running an inn, but also the fact that she gave Dagon a key to a
Okay, I
room.
thought this was like an inn only for, cool people. Like gods.
She would not let us in if it wasn't for us.
We are the cool people. That's why we're here.
Arlen stands up. bloop, 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 bloop. Do you have a key for another room as well, Miss Keeper?
She's reading her book and raises another hand as another key just manifests in her skeletal hand, and she offers it to you.
Ah, thank you. And enjoy your book.
I'm sharing a room with Torian.
Oh god, I feel bad for the man.
Torian,
Torian, get your own key.
Okay.
get your own key or share with one of us, unless you want to sleep with Felix.
And you know, he asks and gets them key as well.
Yeah, open back the door I opened.
Alright, Torian, are you ready for our room?
Consistent.
Our? I got my own room.
Yeah.
As while they're coming up the stairs, how's Torian handling things? I didn't really see him when I was awake.
We'll talk about that. I want to. There's something I want to mention, but not while he's around.
All right. He walks over to his door and sticks a key in the hole. Oh yeah.
I suggest
Oh,
the
yeah.
back room. Quite clever. I said the back.
I'm not taking your suggestions. Fuck off.
Torian, it is still in your room.
Get out! No. Stop. And you see, Felix, as the room more so shapes into what ideally would be your type of in room.
What the hell would that even look like?
I don't. Arlen peeks his head in.
It appears differently for each of you. Every time you all enter a room, it's in the form of how you would imagine
Oh,
it.
so it's user choice. We don't see what everyone else sees. Okay,
Damn, I can't
Damn.
show what Arlen's room would wanna be.
whatever.
My room is blank.
No,
just
no.
just whitewashed.
Yeah, according to you, Felix, Tori just fucking floating right now. He's just laying down.
FBI, open up! Fucking kicks in Dagon's door. Walks in.
Can you not?
What?
So, while I was on watch, while we were at camp, Torian, he left his camp as his tent. Obviously,
Okay.
he said he was going to take a piss, but
That's
he was
normal.
gone for 20 plus minutes.
That is not normal at all.
No, so either he has a severe urinary tract infection or something of the like, or something's going on we don't know about.
Well, I can't exactly do it again tonight, considering I've already used the power of that spell, but I might be able to. Is that a coin?
Yeah.
Firebolt.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god. You see him slowly manifesting and then just boom.
That's it. That's 21 damage.
The two of you both, like, as soon as you see this coin just spontaneously appear in the middle of your room, you both, like, instantly just snap, like, to it, and then both
Yep.
reach out your hand as one shoots a firebolt and the other an eldritch blast, and you see the small black mark in the center of the room with no coin.
The best way to explain whenever Arlen shoots out a beam is like the center of the kite shield, where the metal circle is it just beams out.
And it's a
Mid conversation, you both stop, look down, fire your spells, and then go back to your conversation.
Yep.
So
we don't even talk about it.
yeah, you're right about that. It is. What do you? I hope he hasn't betrayed us.
Me too. I actually
Well,
kind of like Torian.
From his point of view, I can understand it, considering to him, they seemed, they were saying they offered him mercy, they offered him food, job, money, etc. And
Used to say that wasn't just to fatten him up for a later kill at the hands of Vecna.
but in his eyes, we have to. For him, I suppose it seems like a bright light, a silver lining in a shitty situation. And then we come along and introduced all these. If we hadn't had seen it, to be honest, I consider anybody crazy. The Whispered One coming back, you being part of a vampire spirit thing.
And also the last remaining line of an entire royal family.
Also true. That is a very big one. That is. I don't think anybody expected you to be nobility. No offense.
Nope. None taken. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't exactly raised to be nobility, so hard to tell.
Oh, and then Jezebel. That I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't exactly like her, but I didn't hate her. I was trying to get along with her, and then now that happens.
I stopped. I gave up a long time ago.
I gave up after she. After that one outburst. But any idea of what we could do? Yeah, can you sleep with like a familiar out and about?
I should be able to, yeah. Why?
Maybe have the familiar track him?
Hmm. Assuming he can remain unseen, that might work.
I unfortunately cannot stealthily track people, considering I wear 30
Yeah,
pounds of armor.
You're about half your weight is in armor, so that's not no go for
And
you. I could do it, but I'm not exactly built for stealth. That wasn't in my training.
you know, it's fair enough. Let me see one thing. Where's a spell? And how long do you last? Concentration up to 1 minute. Well, that doesn't help shit. I suppose if worse comes to worse and you hear it, try and wake me up and I'll see how much I can assist you with magic.
Yeah, I have a sending stone, so that might work. So I should be able to do it.
Let's see, is there anything I can... Oh, nope, not dedication, not coming of age, not a wedding. Wedding.
Wedding.
Okay. Oh wait, hold up. This is a cool one. Might have to use this. Ooh. Hold on, just take. We'll do it some other time. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some rest now, and recover from today's trial,
Yeah,
and hope that my brother does not catch up to us.
we'll see.
I'll keep the sending stone on hand. Let me know if anything comes up.
Mhm.
Makes me very uncomfortable, Felix. I think we're gonna go to a different room.
Eat.
Just walks away slowly.
Hmm.
Okay, so night takes you.
How Nick Jess is doing. Oh god, it's back.
You eventually all go to sleep. Take on. Are you actively looking through your familiar, or is your familiar? Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't really help much if I couldn't see through it, since it's not like it can talk to me. I kind of have to stay up for this one.
So, you notice you do notice one of the doors open. At night, you do notice your familiar does see Torian leave his room, and Dagon, you also get a warning from your sword.
That's not good.
No.
He continues to go down the steps. Continues to go downstairs.
How far can my bird see? Pretty far. Okay, good.
Wakey.
Doesn't require dark vision either. Every light that's in this area there's just some sort of mysterious source of light. There's no windows in here, but there is some sort of there is some strange warm light that fills the entirety of this inn. And he sees he goes outside.
Attempt to follow through the door.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for your familiar if you can.
Fuck. Oh, God,
You waking up Arlen?
What?
You waking up Arlen, or you let him sleep?
I don't. Not yet. Let's see. I have to. Does not have proficiency in stealth, so I'm just gonna have to make a dex check. Oh boy.
Yep.
Why would a bird be proficient in stealth? It makes no sense. Please, dice gods, give me one good roll. It's the exact opposite of what I asked for.
You manage to follow him. Manages to follow him outside, and stays perched. And Torian kind of turns around, sees it, but doesn't really think much of it. He's outside. There's birds.
All right, so at least logic prevailed once in my goddamn life.
He continues going, and he seems to go into through the trees.
Make sure the bird can see him at all times.
Okay.
Occasionally moving to a different tree if necessary.
He continues walking through, and eventually comes to a small clearing. Looks around for a moment, takes off his hat, and now your bird can see as the shape begins to change, as what was once, the half elf now kind of turns into a bit more of a tall, thin, gray-skinned creature of orangish gray eyes and a very round, oval-shaped head. He kind of looks around. He's no mouth on him either. Looks around. And he says in common, "You all out here?" And another voice rings out, but your familiar doesn't see anything. No one else around. And another voice rings out, "Yes, we're here. They suspected anything?" And the creature replies, "No, not yet. They found themselves in some sort of inn. Not entirely sure what it is." There's a slight pause. The other voice is like, "What inn? There's nothing around here." It's like the large dark wood inn. It's like there's nothing around here. Though I could take you right now if you want me to. Like, that's fine. Just keep track of where they're going. It's like, how long do I have to pose as this idiot? It's like, as long as it takes until we can apprehend them again. Like, alright, fine. And eventually goes back into the form of...
Do either of those voices sound familiar to me?
Not that you can recall, no.
Damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna wake up Arlen with the power of the Sending Stone.
Okay.
Hey, get up.
Fucking shoots up. Yeet. What's up? What's happening?
Torian is not him. I don't know what the hell he is, but something's changed. Gained the guy's Torian, and he's keeping track of us, reporting back to some other voice that I don't know who it is, but they're waiting for something, keeping track of us.
Probably a hunter.
That's what I'm guessing.
Right.
So, what do we do?
He walks over, opens the door, walks in. Well,
Eventually, you hear the door downstairs open and close.
you see as
keep my Raven out there.
in the palm of Arlen's hand, like power glows and unglows. Keeping him alive is a bit of a risk.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Think we should take care of it?
Yeah, let's wait for him to go back to sleep first. Make our job a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Your light footsteps going down the hall outside. Before eventually goes back to his room.
Probably gonna take a minute for him to fall asleep.
Yeah, wait like 30-ish minutes. And then, prepare to go out.
I'll enter him first, hit him with a powerful guiding bolt, and then that shouldn't help you.
Yeah.
Drive us home.
Let's see. How many damage counters can I stack on him? Let's see. Ooh, actually, now that he's gone, I'll bring Raven back in, get him on top of me. That should help out. When you strike a prone character, because I'm pretty sure that's what a sleeping character can be considered as, that's immediate advantage, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so I can use the bird for something else then.
You'd also be unconscious, so yeah, it would be an advantage.
Automatic crit?
Yeah, it would technically be a
automatic crit. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
unconscious.
that could be something.
So, what's the plan?
Alright.
All right, so you go in first, hit him with the biggest thing you got. I'll come in afterwards and try to finish him off.
Give me 1 second. I want to make sure of something. Yep.
Okay, so let's see. My plan is to hit him twice with the Flame Tongue, both Crimson Right, Green Flame Blade. Hex might do something, so I might put that on as well. Goading attack for the actual damage. Bird could come in with a Shocking Grasp.
Very
First,
calming music for assassination.
First level spell slot for detect magic to see if there's any form of alarm on the door.
Alright.
30-foot radius, yada yada yada.
Does not appear to be any sort of magic.
Right?
Good. Actually, before you hit him, let me get a good eyesight on him. I want to get as much stings on him that can hurt him as possible.
Right. As a bonus action, Arlen's going to cast. Let's see, wait, does this glow? Oh, it emits bright light, so we'll save that. We'll do 4th level guiding bolt. Let me know when you're ready.
I can see him now, right?
If you're trying to slip your bird inside, how do you plan to do it? Because the only way to really enter is the door.
I know. Like, I'm assuming, are you trying to like peep the door open?
Yeah, like
Ah, hello, Rengar.
Oh, hey, Rengar.
yeah, slowly.
Right.
Don't you mean, he's
Yes,
in his
hello.
old one?
Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna go change it real fast.
He slowly like cracked open the door.
So now I can see him now, right?
They crack open the door.
I thought this didn't have doors.
Well, they do once it makes a
Oh,
connection
okay,
with
okay,
the
okay.
keyhole.
Yeah.
As your raven slips in, you see the supposed Torian look up, hearing the door kind of creak open, and seeing your bird. He's like, "What the hell?"
I'll have it. This is going slightly out of plan. I forgot to mention this, but I prepped like my
You seem to be
Right.
sitting down on his
Shit.
bed, not so much laying.
right. So I'll have it fly up to him and like land on his thigh, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's not me. Hold on. There we go. And I give Arlant a signal to bust open the door as I cast Shocking Grasp on
All right.
Arlant
Torian.
kicks open the door and fires a 4th level guiding bolt right at him.
All right.
Oh boy. Would this be with advantage since it's technically a surprise?
It would be a surprise, so yes.
Mine would be.
Do I wake
also,
up from the
right?
door being broken into?
Yeah. All these are surprise attacks. So yeah.
Yeah. So Shocking Grasp. Here we go. Ooh.
Oh yeah, do I wake up from the door being broken?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Oh, is he back again? Hello?
Okay.
like
28.
that.
That definitely hits with 15 radiant damage and then 7 lightning damage. Let me
Oh, and there's also plus 11.
11.
That's a 17 hit.
I command the coin to keep dancing.
It does.
Cool.
Ugh.
So yeah, that's 26 radiant damage,
With an additional 7 lightning damage.
totaling to 33. 33. And as a bonus action, because why not? Holy weapon. So now Arlent's weapon is glowing with power.
What the hell is
Power.
that?
Right.
An anger.
Power.
So you've been watching, right, Philip?
Yeah, I have.
Cool. So no need to tell you what's going on.
Okay, so it's 15 radiant minus 7 lightning damage, right?
Minus an additional 11 radiant damage.
Minus some division. Okay, so 15 plus 11 plus 7. Alright, seem to do a good number on him. Seem to hurt a lot.
Hmm.
He's still
He's
standing.
weak. And can I like myself do something now?
You may, yes.
Cool. I'll bust in there with the Flame Tongue and Crimson Right activated and give him a good old schmacking.
Alright.
Trying to fully kill him.
23, that hits.
27, that also hits, I'm
27
assuming.
also hits, yep.
So Crimson Right.
That kills him. I'm just gonna say it.
He's dead? Alright, cool.
Yeah, and you see as, you know, with that final stab with the sword, you see as his form begins to take a sudden change. If I can, there we go. To the same creature you saw. And he's very weakened voice. He's like, oh, shit. Kind of falls to his knees on the floor. You have a few moments to ask anything, any answers you may want to get before he's gone.
Arlen?
What is the real Torian?
Hanging in that fucking tree.
I should have known.
What exactly was your purpose here? Just to kill us?
Keep an eye on you.
For who?
Who do you think? And he eventually falls to the ground, succumbing to his wounds.
Shit. You know, I'd like to go 1 month without someone stabbing me in the back.
You eventually see as through this wall right here, a portal suddenly appears, and Rengar just pops in and fucking elbow drops on him.
People's elbow. Classy.
Just as Arlen was like raising his mace, just absolutely crush this thing's skull. He just pops in and fucking
I had a different introduction plan, but Phillips was way funnier, so I went with it.
Yeah, I had a
Yeah,
feeling
no,
it
I
was
literally just
Phillips
DM'd him.
spitball.
So can I just come through a portal randomly?
Not even
Hello.
2 seconds after I read that, I'm like, so you see a portal?
Yeah, I had a feeling. That sounded really spur of the moment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Arnold looks over to Rengar,
You're back.
shuffles over and just hugs him.
What's going on?
Rengar, you have no idea where you are right now, but
Well,
it's
you
like
two
a
have a
really
heartfelt
nice
moment.
in-room.
I'm gonna dispose of this body.
Okay, so what's this one about?
No, wait, Dagon. No need.
Hmm.
No need for that. And let's see, where is it? Just let's see, what is it?
What is?
Just walk out the room, Rengar, real quick.
Walk out the room. We'll tell you in a bit.
All right.
And as they leave, he casts Flaming Sphere directly on the body.
Oh, burn it. Gotcha. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just gonna do it outside, not burn the whole fucking tavern.
Yeah, but it doesn't appear that anything in the tavern caught fire at all. Just purely.
Okay, well,
He was watching just in case he needed to light it out, but he just burns it to ash and then walks out.
right.
So, unfortunately, Rengar, Torian is. Yeah, that was not him. Torian is in fact dead.
He was on that tree that we were passing by when we went to the castle.
Man,
Yeah, that's
wait, is the Felix guy dead too?
nope. They
Unfortunately,
Man.
no. God, I should have known. It was way too convenient. Fuck.
it hurts a lot. I was hoping that we had finally gotten lucky, but not quite.
Seems like God isn't quite done shafting us just yet.
Hell no.
Hell
We've,
no.
Wait,
Nah,
where did
nah,
that come from?
nah.
Who the fuck said that? I'll kick his ass.
Hey, copyright.
in other news, Rengar, there's a lot we have learned. My brother is on the way to come kick all of our asses.
Ah.
He's bringing a cart with a ballista on it.
Hmm.
We have found out there's a creature, or not even a creature, a being more powerful than even the gods, devoted just to taking stories. Have read many of those stories.
The
Have
ones that are important to us.
I've gone on a knowledge spree. Have found out that the person that we had trusted for such a long time was in fact a fucking skin-walking abomination.
My guess is a
We
changeling for
all-
this type of thing.
Aren't we all?
Dagon, you can make a as a history check to recall what it might be. They just
Would the creature in question count as a fey, fiend, or undead?
Fey, fiend, or undead.
I think that was the parameters. Let me check.
No,
fey, fiend,
it
or
is.
undead. No,
It would
damn
definitely
it.
be a monstrosity. So no.
Fuck. All right, so it's just gonna be a standard history check then. God damn, I can't roll anything good today. Fuck.
Hey, that's insight.
Just insight,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I figured. Hold on.
Well, guidance.
There we go.
23.
Hey.
You know this.
Hey.
You know this to be a doppelganger. Yeah, you know this to be a doppelganger, a creature that it can take the shape of, or sorry, fully polymorph into creatures of its similar size.
Yep. Doppelganger. Tale as old as time. Probably sent by someone who wants us dead.
Like
Who it is.
Ravenguard.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the conversation between the doppelganger and his assigner, but the voice didn't sound familiar, so it must be someone we didn't know.
Maybe a hunter?
That's my guess. Either a hunter leader, wasn't anyone of nobility, since we met pretty much all the Harkins.
Ain't gonna be the artist of that vampire dude.
No, I know his voice like the back of my hand. It wasn't him.
Wait, all of you having waken up, none of you feel tired whatsoever. You all feel as if you were fully rejuvenated, as if you've gotten a full night's rest, as if you've been fed, got drinks, everything, as if you had a full course meal, and you all feel completely rejuvenated right now, despite not even sleeping that much and not
doing
even
any of that.
not eating, drinking, or anything.
This place is weird, but helpful.
We found out quite a bit. What do you think? Should we stay here another night or get going to the capital? We've got a lot to move.
Well,
If your
obviously
brother's
time-
coming, we should leave.
Time still. I mean, yes, but this is technically a sanctuary for us, because I doubt the keeper down there finds his brother very interesting. So as long as we stay in here, we'll be able to plan all we need.
And
But we will need a food eventually.
the unfortunate thing is, the more days we take here, the closer they get to catching up.
Right.
And if,
Honestly, I don't think we can find anything else here for right now. So I think
Wow,
it's best
guys,
just to
wanted
pack
to be
shit and move.
freeloaders and stay back here?
You're already a freeloader.
I'm gonna go check something, and he
Yes.
stomps his way downstairs, and just kind of gets to the top and eats himself over.
Oh, also, I forgot to pick up Squirt.
Plunk, 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 plunk,
Oh,
plunk, plunk,
speaking of
plunk.
squirts, I stomp on him.
Oh. In the
Wait, that what?
arms of an
Keeper
angel,
looked
Grind
away
it into
from
the
her book.
ground and then just walk away.
fly away.
Marlon stops at the door, points to it. Is the library open?
It is not currently open. You see, it's not. The doorway is not there anymore. Keeper simply just looks at you blankly.
Felix, you
Well,
done morning yet?
When does the library open up again?
Off the banister.
That's a wall. Pretty
Uh,
sure.
No apparent answer. Just blankly stares at you.
Alright,
Very
just
disturbing. The more you kind of look into this. Well, you can't really quite make out what it is. Is it a mask? Is it a face? You see just this
Is it both? Is
complete-
it grafted onto the skull? Who knows?
complete void of darkness in the eyes. Not lenses or anything. Just pure.
Dankness.
Yeah.
well, two options for you, Dagon. He shouts from across the room. We can wait here to see if the library opens up again, or we can get a move on. I was hoping to find some artifacts.
Not
Or
gonna
possible-
open. She doesn't feel like it.
Do
Fuck.
you have any idea how long it might take?
I don't know.
Just whenever she feels up to it again.
Yeah, it's not open right now. You won't be up for it anytime
Oh
soon.
yeah, no shit. All right, so may as well just cut our losses and leave.
I'll just commune with Helm another time. Maybe he'll tell me.
Alright.
Let me know when you're done.
Alright.
Oh wait, where did I go? Where am I going?
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
get around.
You're. Oh, bye. I
The
guess
dark-
Helm wanted to.
The darkness.
I guess Helm wanted to speak to him personally.
Kingdom
Get the
Hearts
fuck over here.
darkness.
Hey, hold on, we gotta talk. Zoom.
Alright, so you all heading out?
Yep.
Okay. Back on
After
road.
the death of Squirt.
And nothing important was
And
lost that
nothing of
night.
value was lost.
Okay,
Only-
immediate.
You all make your way back, and as you gather your things, it is now morning. As you all gather your things, get on back to your cart, and you.
Preliminary 28 perception. Gotcha.
Actually, wait,
And
I would like to cast. We're walking out.
looking around, it seems to be clear so far to the two of you. Everything seems fine for the time being. Just lots of trees, and as you begin leaving, you turn around. Tavern's gone.
As we're leaving, I create a copy of Torian using Silent Image.
That's depressing.
Okay.
Can you-
There is now a copy of Torian.
Can you like? not-
Felix, could you just get rid of that, please?
No, we don't know if they're
Arlen says
watching
that-
us.
Oh, it says in like a smaller voice. I don't care if they're watching us. If they want, they can jump us, and I can smash their fucking skull in.
Hit it with an
Uh,
axe.
No, thank you.
You can.
Does the
Rengar
silent image take
just
damage?
swings his axe at the silent image. I assume it goes. It's an illusionary, right? It just goes
Yeah.
right through. Yeah.
Oh,
just goes right-
Rangal, you're not really helping make this believable.
Jesus.
As you all continue, as you all have been traveling for the past few days, you've noticed a transition with the leaves as you continue going through. You now notice more oranges and yellows and browns as they begin kind of falling to the ground over time as you keep going. It seems now we've
It seems we're in a new
Trans-
season.
transitioning to fall.
So what? It's been 2 seasons since this shit started.
That is correct.
Roughly.
Great.
What season
I'm,
are we
uh,
in?
Fall.
I'm a fan of winter personally.
Same.
So, you all continue moving along. Now, I would like you guys to make perception checks.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck
Guide-
me. Oh yeah, there's a silent image. Let me get Rengar in here.
guidance again.
Here goes nothing. Hey yo!
Hey!
Finally, a good fucking roll.
Natural 20. Dagon, as you're driving along, you do hear galloping multiple forms of galloping, and you and you turn around and you see, if I can just.
No, 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 no,
Death.
no.
Yes.
Wait.
Well,
You see various horse riders, all with longbows drawn, led by
Oh my god.
an individual riding a war horse with a great sword drawn, very armored. Arlen, you turn around, you
Let me take a wild
instantly
fucking
recognize
guess.
who it is. You also see a cart with a ballista aimed towards your cart. I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Damn it.
As soon as he sees him, Dagon, you see the mark on his neck just erupt in like a spray of blood.
Oh,
And-
Jesus.
Splatters all over you.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. I prefer to be their blood, not yours.
Oh my god.
God, our initiative sucks balls. Also, Lou, you forgot to hit your token again.
Yeah.
Alright, let me roll for them then.
Oh, wait, hold up, guidance. Let me roll that.
So,
That's an 11.
Can you add me
We'll
to
have
the initiative?
Good for you.
yeah, one of you will have to maintain driving in order for your car to keep moving.
I don't have very good range, so I'll keep to the driving.
You can just get rid of the silent image. It would have been gone by now. That won't last 10 minutes.
Let me roll for-
Let's see. I'll keep the do I keep the Raven on me for the help, or should I give it to someone else?
keep it on you because we don't want the cart. Wait,
Yeah.
why are we letting you drive in the first place?
Because I've been passing all my checks lately, and it's a super easy DC. So,
Ah.
in metagame terms. Look, apparently I can pilot a cart. A car, out of the question.
And yeah, Arlent is just waiting. He's kind of smoky, little flamey, little hot.
Little
Little
stingy.
Yeah, there's a kind of looks like a mark's burning on his, like literally burning.
Right.
You know, no big deal.
No big deal.
Just a little nerve wracking.
Just a little, shit
Felix,
fancy.
Felix, what was your initiative?
It is a
9.
9.
9, okay.
I got some
I'm
poo-poo
dead
initiative,
last.
man.
Let's go.
Let me switch the music real fast, and we can begin combat.
That'll be
God, I got an increase to my dex too. My dex is, and my initiative counts are still fucking.
I'm a fucking
eights.
+7. I still got just a 9.
How long would you say it's been, Brex?
In terms of travel,
Like from like us leaving the tavern to traveling, yeah.
about roughly 3 hours.
Okay, so that's over. Just wanted to make sure.
What's over?
Holy weapon lasts for a while. I wanted to make sure it was actually over.
Okay.
It is in fact.
That's
So
a
I guess
really good
the-
song.
so
It's
I
all
guess
over.
I guess time must
It's all
pass
over
so
now.
faster, or his brother was just always on our ass because he got here quick.
Alright, y'all might like this song. I was
Oh,
fucking
really?
jamming out to this shit earlier today.
Oh yeah. Well, I better put your money where your mouth is then.
Hopefully it's not copyright.
It's not. It's really
Again.
more fun.
Yeah, you're the only one who's gotten us copyright strike. I hope you know.
That's not true. Lou got his copyright strike once.
When.
Wait,
Did
how
I?
did I get his
Oh
copyright
yeah,
strike?
I did.
Wait, how did I get his copyright strike?
You
Not
didn't.
You.
You didn't,
It was
Lou
did.
Brax
Oh,
and
okay.
Lou. You know, the two music makers of this little group of
Well, that's
ours.
because Brax
Music
used like the one
Man.
copy of Game of Thrones that was copyrighted, which I found
Yeah.
hilarious.
And I was just a bit sketched that he used Game of Thrones in general because I didn't trust it.
Well, time
Oh,
to use this
this-
one track from my favorite show, the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Disney, come at me.
Oh, this soundtrack. Oh boy. Yep.
Alright.
Oh,
I remember
no.
this track dearly. No, I don't.
Okay. So, starting off the round is Rengar. I will say, for the purposes of the actual, chase, everyone is constantly moving, and during their turns they will try to, speed up, but everything is constantly moving. So, because the wagon is technically a static image for the map, whenever you guys speed up, I will just drag the other people behind.
Yeah.
So take it as you will.
Alright.
This is literally just the fucking mountaintop scene in Assassin's Creed 2. I hope you know that, Brax.
Yep. I played that mission the other day. I'm like, oh, this might be actually a really fun chase.
I hate you.
I don't know what I want to do.
I know exactly what I'm about to do.
What's funny is I actually do have the song that was used in that mission saved on here, but I like this one better. So
Yeah, this is more high octane, given what the fuck we're having to deal with here.
So, Rangar, what would you like to do?
Throw a javelin
Okay.
at.
Try to go for the horses.
Yeah.
Hey,
At this.
Ooh,
That
smart.
one.
Chariot
A little far. He's going for the horse with the ballista.
is the coppers.
Oh,
Ooh.
Getting the horse.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
horse.
What is the range of the javelin? 30 feet.
30 and longer
30
range is 20.
Longer ranges, so it would.
That's with disadvantage then.
Yeah, it'd be disadvantage, so natural one, so it does miss.
Damn.
So you see as it does land next to the horse, and they continue moving.
How
Are
many
we
javelins
aiming
you
to
got?
kill?
hey,
Like,
Oh,
Arlen's
Aiming
brother?
to escape.
I have
Right.
3 now.
Rengar, are you decently dexterous?
Yeah, I'd say so.
If I can, I'll try and throw you the crossbow.
Cool.
Ooh, actually, if that's what we're gonna be, what's the range on that crossbow?
Good question. It's a heavy crossbow, so I believe it's heavy crossbow range.
That's
I think it's like 80. It's 100, 400.
okay. Yeah, so that's. Screw it. I'll give you the bird for right now.
Oh, I
Whoa.
was gonna toss it to him just because I was gonna use magic.
Yeah.
Magic does more, but for a Rengar, the crossbow would probably be helpful.
Is Rangar proficient in martial range weapons?
Oh shit. Yeah. That's. I mean, he's a
Thanks.
barbarian, so
What
maybe.
barbarians are?
Martial weapons, yeah.
Martial range weapons, though. Because
Yeah,
there's a difference
martial
between
range
martial weapons
weapons
and
are-
martial range.
Yeah, they're the wrong thing. Let me see. God, I hope so. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad.
It's martial weapons.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
table-
Let me-
just martial weapons.
I'll double check with Ranger, see if it.
Yeah, let me pull up.
Yeah,
let me pull
okay,
up. the
yeah.
files.
Simple weapons, martial weapons. Well, I think the fighter says the same thing. We all know that they're proficient with every goddamn thing under the sun.
Yeah, but Ranger also says simple weapons, martial weapons. So I believe.
Yeah, with fighter it says simple weapons and martial weapons. So
I believe it's just if they're with martial weapons proficient, then they're proficient with martial weapons. Every single one.
yeah, whether they're melee or ranged.
Yeah.
Yes. Short answer, yes.
So,
Okay.
so yeah, he
Alright.
got this.
Okay.
Thank God.
And then I'm gonna
I'm going to
end my turn. Raging would not help in this
That would
situation.
burn him.
yeah, you'd burn the car.
Unless I want to kamikaze throw myself off. And, like,
Do you have to like choose to explode? Is that how that works?
It's involuntary, I think,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
happens on activation.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awful.
the first time it happened on activation.
Damn it,
That's
if we had
awesome.
barrels of something, we could throw it.
Right? We could just like toss barrels at him. That'd be great.
All right. I guess
Actually, yeah. Does this barrel have any? Does this cart have anything we could throw at him? Anything
Doesn't.
heavy?
It doesn't appear so, just your supplies that you to go use for your camping and stuff.
If we had the doppelganger body, we could
If
have
we had the
thrown it.
doppelganger body, yeah, we could throw that at him.
I have a set of armor inside the bag of holding.
Anything else, Rangar?
But that might work.
No, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Next up is the horse-mounted soldiers. So we will start with the regular horse riders. 60 feet. So. Gonna try
Oh shit!
to-
Got him in there.
You're trying to get into range.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna move all these into position before I start their attacks.
Hey, Arlen, you're doing firewall, right?
More than likely.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
someone left.
there goes Philip.
He just fell asleep and he clicked exit on
Yep.
Discord.
It's like narcolepsy hit his leave button. Oh, he's back.
He woke up.
They're
He's,
approaching.
he's alive.
So I'm going to start with the horse riders with their longbows.
Great.
First one is going to go towards Rengar.
Oh no.
He'll be fine.
15 to hit, which misses.
Which misses.
Next one. 19 to hit, Rengar.
Does
Yep.
hit. Yep.
Does it? Okay, so I just realized it didn't roll damage.
Do we get any cover from the cart or no?
I think
maybe.
I would since I'm driving it.
I mean, it looks like it's got some cover there, but Rengar.
I would say for the sake of this, you would get half cover at most.
That's
What about me? Because I'm small.
Half cover.
I guess for you, it'd be full cover since.
yeah.
I mean, hey, it's
So
raining.
half cover adds like what, 3?
It's plus
AC?
2 to your AC.
Plus
and
2,
plus-
so that would mean
Well,
19
that wouldn't-
still hits him.
Yep.
What? No, no.
No?
Does it meet your AC?
Normally I'm 18, but now I'm 20.
Oh
Shit.
Oh,
yeah.
you're 18. I thought you were
There
19.
you go. Okay.
Yo,
I was
Arlo-
18. Yeah,
Arlo's
okay,
about to-
bet.
Arlo's about to have 23 AC, guys.
Hey, look. I have my own little 28.
Oh,
Actually, from their perspective, do I
matter?
have half or full cover?
It would technically be. I mean, I guess it'd be full cover because
Bet.
you're sitting down on a slightly lower and
And
feel
also
like-
hunched over, I'd imagine.
yes.
At worst, 3/4. At best, 4.
At worst, 3/4, yeah. Which
Okay.
is like what? How
Plus
much is
5.
3/4 plus 5? Yeah, so
Five.
either I have a 23 to AC or I just can't be hit at all.
3/4.
This one is going to make a longbow attack towards Rengar as well. This
Damn.
one here. 17, which misses.
Hey, it's actually rolling the damage now.
Yeah, I had to fix it.
And
Natural
that
one.
Okay.
For one.
Just whizzes
And
by.
23.
Okay, well.
Not.
It's only 5 damage though. It's not
5 piercing
the end of the
damage.
world. At least they're not damaging.
I want you to remember that statement when I get hit by 3 attacks in a row.
You'll be fine. You'll be able to withstand quite a few of those hits.
Be fine.
You're only like a point less tanky than me.
Oh yeah, I'm going to make a small thing for your guys' cart. Give me a second, because your cart does technically have stats.
Shit.
God damn it.
This is our boat.
This is just a boat fight, but on a cart.
Boat fight, but
Who gave this boat wheels?
we did.
It's mainly for the sake of keeping track of HP and AC and stuff like that.
Yeah, had a feeling. I
Mhm.
suppose I'll have to look at that the most, seeing as I'm driving the damn thing.
Hopefully, don't want
Actually,
to
if
get our car
anything-
fucked up.
If anything, if shit goes awry, me and Rengar could switch.
This is perfect music.
They do be bopping.
They do.
Let's see if I need to. You know what? For the sake of this, I'm just gonna, instead of rolling it, I'm just gonna give you. Okay, so 27.
Is that how much health we're working with here?
Hey,
No,
Mac,
that's for 10-foot square section. So, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So technically.
Hey, Mac, do
Okay, so you have so your cart in total has a total of 135 HP.
Okay, that's manageable.
wait, under 30? I don't.
135.
That's, okay.
Because it's 5d10 per 10 square inch or 10-foot square inch.
Okay.
So from the 2 squares Rengar's at all the way to where Dagon and Arlen are at.
Damn. I just realized spiritual weapon won't help me in this fight. I mean, unless I could turn it into a crossbow. It goes kaboo.
I mean, yeah, it's basically just a spiritual javelin that's a one use and just gone.
So just there you go. There's something for you guys to keep track of.
Alright, bet.
A little handout just so you guys are.
You can
aware.
add it to the turn order and put the health in.
Yeah, you could do that.
Good, but I'm not going to because the card itself is not its own token. It's a part of the map.
Oh, okay.
This one right here is a token.
Yeah, that moves.
But as far as the ballista goes, it's going to aim towards your guys' cart.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
AC 15, that's not good.
Do they have does the chariot have a ballista?
It does, yes.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
So 22 to hit.
Only 5 damage. Huh.
That fucking hits.
Oh, it just rolled really shit for 3d10. Okay.
Yeah. So you see as a large bolt hits the little section where Rengar's taking cover at, implants itself. You briefly see Rengar, the iron, the steel tip of the bolt just slightly piercing into the wood section, taking cover behind.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Indeed.
And it's going to use its bonus action to reload.
Oh, it's a bonus action reload. That's not good.
Well. I can do.
Silence, it is your turn.
Wall of fire would be great right about
Yeah.
now.
He's gonna get back, walk over here, and take a good look at the enemy formation moving forward. Let's see. Alright.
Actually, do you have a fireball? That might work out here.
I do. I could hit pretty much
Center
every.
on that. It should hit everyone there.
Let's see, here. It won't hit these two guys, but it'll hit everything
Focus
else.
on your brother and the ballista.
Alright. Here we go. 5th level fireball.
Let's
Fifth
go,
level,
baby.
huh? We're going big.
We're going big or going home. Right, here we go. And
I'd imagine that you throw a like a fireball, like kind of like a baseball, and then it just explodes.
funnily enough, this one just kind of shoots out like a thin line and then just fucking implodes.
Oh, I see, like a missile.
Pretty much. That's 96. 10d6. Alright.
10d6. Jesus.
Okay.
All right. That's
Okay.
not bad.
So
Ooh.
that'll be like dex saves.
Yeah,
And-
it's over half of the total potential damage, so it's not the worst.
It's the fucking feds. Scram.
So
That's a fail.
Sando takes the full damage.
And at the very least, if they're resistant to it, they're not resistant to it. Oh, and those, how many ones I roll? 2 ones, so that's each of those become a 2 because of elemental master. 35. Okay, so it's 30.
5 damage? Not bad.
Yeah.
So fail, 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 fail.
Fail. And everybody's failed.
Fail.
Fail. And I'm pretty sure the ballista fails by default.
Fail.
Fail. Woo!
Yeah.
Finally,
Yep.
a fireball. Fail. Oh my god,
Fail.
a fireball.
Holy
That's
shit.
There you go. So you see, they're looking hurt, but they managed to
They managed to pull through.
persevere.
We'll just do it again.
You see, you can see from the fireball like force that Arlen kind of pushed back from it, just from the pure force it exerts when it leaves the shield, and fucking implodes. The ballista looking wrecked at all.
It looked like it took some damage, but it's still functional.
Would the
I'd imagine the
I hate to
how's
be
that horse doing?
I hate to be a dick, but wouldn't the horses take the fire damage as well?
Under normal circumstances, yes, they would.
Are
This
these
is a
not
normal
normal circumstances.
No, it seems something has been magically imbued to aid it with chases, chasing down known magical fugitives.
You have got to be fucking kidding me. They have magical chase horses. This is bullshit.
And let's see. So that was my 5th level.
Pulling
spell
all the
slot.
stocks against us.
So there was that done, and I don't
I
think.
know if it takes damage because I mean the javelin missed.
And would you say as a bonus action I could pass Rengar the automatic ballista off the back, or the automatic crossbow with the automatic ballista?
Right? What are you trying to do with the automatic crossbow?
Passing it to Rengar.
I'd say for the sake of this, yes, you can pass it on to Rengar.
That could be like yeah.
It'd be
It's
a
an
bonus action. We'll say it's a bonus action for the sake of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Not
Rengar.
pointing it over.
He,
I mean,
he
you can
quickly,
just drop the
passes it.
weapon, then he can pick it up.
Thanks.
but-
What are the stats on this thing?
There's
it's a-
somewhere.
it's a
Magic
regular-
items.
It's essentially a regular heavy crossbow. It's just got 5 shots before it needs to reload. It's 100-foot range, normal, 400 disadvantage.
Yeah, it's not in the magic items. This is just that thing. Oh, it's here now.
Yep, there you go.
It's been on the list. I think I only showed it to
You might have
I only
just.
showed it to Arlen.
Arlen.
It-
Yeah.
It's essentially just a regular heavy crossbow. Just
Ooh, when rolling a natural 20, the crossbow fires another shot.
Yep.
So it's like
Um,
double damage.
it is really
shot.
cool. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do as much for me.
So
Yeah.
just the normal heavy crossbow then?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
But
Well,
technically, it's fully
Arlen.
blessed. That is my turn. Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm within. Almost.
Sandor's
Oh.
turn.
Uh oh.
Oh no.
Oh, is that your brother's name?
Yes, Sandor.
Ah,
What a badass name.
It's a badass name for a badass person who is going
Yeah,
to badassily kick their ass.
it fits. I'll give him that.
Better be goofy if he tripped.
Can I recall the dagger back to me, or do I have to teleport to it?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. It's
Oh,
getting
he's
close.
closing fast. Oh god.
You see as this full
Oh,
horse begins
fuck.
to speed towards you guys,
He's been
Oh.
doping his horse.
and he is going to leap towards your cart.
What
No.
the fuck?
We're getting boarded? What a bitch.
Let me acquire his.
I was not prepared for this.
I was not prepared for this.
It's not worth it, brother.
Oh my gosh.
You now see it's this massive humanoid now steps or leaps into the cart. It almost shakes a little bit as he makes an impact.
It's Magnus.
Hang on, let me re-add his turn.
Okay.
Uh,
I have an idea to very cheaply get him out of the fight.
Throw him out the
What is
cart.
your idea?
Throw him off the card.
I mean, I guess. Is that gonna be easy?
I think Rangar might be the best bet to try to do that, and I have,
Okay.
and I could give him some little avian assistance.
I mean, I could do that pretty easy, I think.
Thunderwave?
No.
My thunder wave's gonna
telekinesis.
hit everybody in the cart.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea if that's your option.
No, it's a telekinesis.
Okay.
Uh,
He is now standing before you.
uh,
And he turns attention, or he starts with Felix.
Come on, man.
He
He
goes
is
for
going-
the trigger first.
Oh,
He's
okay.
going
There's
to.
one here. Great.
He is going to put in his great
Felix,
sword.
kill yourself.
If you have to make another character, I'm gonna laugh.
It's gonna be hilarious. Throws him off the cart and he gets caught in the wheels.
First attack, 18. Is that
I'm
right?
guessing he has multi-attack, right?
He does, but he's also going to do a wrathful smite on top of that.
Oh boy.
No.
Felix, what's your AC?
On this attack?
Not enough.
Well, if it, and I can only, it's only used if the attack hits, so I need to know
Oh, okay,
if
okay.
you're-
Give me a second. I'm gonna
Felix, what's your AC?
think.
I have
16.
a plan. 16? Alright, bet. I'm gonna...
Unless you
would
have
I be
something to do.
able Would I be able to, as a reaction, use my Blood Curse of the Eyeless to try to not let that happen?
I mean, you're such a just looking back at fucking.
I would say just because it's brief and it's reaction, you're turning around. I'd say yes, you'd be able
Bet.
to.
Alright, so here comes that 1d6. And I'm actually gonna amplify that, do a little damage to myself, to make every single one of his attacks take this negative.
Okay.
So first, this damage is to myself. Bet, no, like 1 damage. We take those.
We take those.
We take
100. Still triple
and
digits.
now, he is getting that good old... Fuck! I was
Ah.
hoping I could get rid of that, that one.
And-
Whatever.
If only Lucky applied.
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's the one. So
Oh
it's-
wait, I still have
17.
that.
So 18 still hits, so you can do Wrathful Smite for his
Um,
bonus action.
Wisdom saving throw or be frightened. Till the spell ends, which is a minute.
So go ahead and make the Wiz saving throw, Felix.
Oh, wait, no. For the attack, since I'm also gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Use reaction for this attack.
I'm going to cast. Wait.
Shield?
What
You have plenty of first level spell slots.
Yeah, I'm casting shield.
Okay,
Yeah.
attack field. He's gonna go for a another attack.
Oh, yeah, can we edit the cart stat table just so we can keep track of what's what?
Yeah, give me a second.
Ayo, I'm
Or
so
at
big.
least can I do
But
it?
this
so I
is-
can be
okay.
driving?
Ooh, okay, that one doesn't hit either. Thank God.
Yeah, fine.
with the even with the shield, it's just not.
Would I be able to allow access to actually? Here, I'll keep track of it for the time being, since I can't. It's a handout, so I can't let you edit it. But I'll keep track of it.
All right.
Currently, what it's standing at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would technically be his
End the turn.
his
please?
turn, yeah, because the already uses bonus action.
Finally, my shield actually works. It never fucking worked when I was playing
Felix.
Jezebel.
Felix,
Oh,
it's your
yeah,
turn.
you just
Felix,
said
okay,
not.
okay. Do you guys want me to take care of the guys in the back? Take care of Arlen's brother?
I feel like Arlen and Rangar could deal with him pretty effectively. You should definitely focus on the guys back there. We need someone constantly dealing damage so we can get him out of the fight.
Hit the ballista. I'll deal with the brother.
Yeah, that
You
ballista
say-
is going to be the main problem here.
Let me bring out the ruler, guys. Okay.
Yeah, exactly what I did.
Is it all of fire time?
I originally was gonna do that, but the fireball just had the perfect chance to hit everything.
Alright then. I'll be casting a good old little hypnotic pattern.
Ooh.
Right here, centered right there in the middle.
Each creature in the area must make a wisdom save. On fail, they become charmed for the duration. While charmed, they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
So pretty much they're gonna maybe
So they
fall off
just
their
stop.
horse.
I'd imagine it would just like be a hard stop.
Well, I mean, that or they're running straight into a wall of fire and killing themselves.
Fail.
So this one fails.
Come on, baby. Sadly, can't use my other reaction to fuck up some roll since I already used it to not die.
Yeah.
Fail.
Fail. Come on, baby.
Good start. This is different. I like this.
Shit.
Success for this one.
This is one of the first one in the back. That's fine. Fail.
Actually, wait. Do you gain your reaction? When do you gain your reaction back?
On your turn.
At the start of your turn?
I believe so.
At the start of your
yes.
turn, yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I still do have my reaction.
So
then.
you do have a reaction now.
Hmm. Okay, so total only one guy or two guys. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Is that a 11 for the ballista card?
Nope. Okay, the current ballista, the person manning the ballista is also charmed.
But the driver is good.
Driver's still good.
Damn it.
Is the driver the nat 20 or the 18?
Driver's the nat 20.
I will use as my reactions Silvery
Silvery bars.
Silvery Bards.
Must reroll the d20 and choose the lower roll.
Okay.
And since it's a nat 20, you can only go lower.
Yeah.
5. Let's go.
And then I will give I say Rangar the advantage.
Yeah, I give Rangar the advantage on that. It could really come in handy. Next
Alright,
attack
anything
roll,
else?
ability check, or saving throw.
That
It's been a minute.
is all. I don't think I have a bonus action. Let me quick check. Is this momentary stasis? No, that's an action. Oh, good.
So,
Pass.
This hypnotic pattern is going to be big.
There you go. It is your turn.
Bet. So do I have to make any sort of check to keep this thing on?
I'd say
its wheels?
make a vehicle check. So just be a dexterity modifier to see if you can gain any speed.
Okay, so I'm gonna, since my this is Raven Axe on my turn, I'm gonna bring it back to me and have it help with this dex check of mine.
Okay.
Okay, didn't need it. Nat 20.
That's 20. You managed to gain some speed.
Bet.
So let me. For the purpose of this, I'll do charm people. You know, they fall forward, so they can be taken off the field.
So those guys are just gone.
The cart, however, is still in motion. Just no one is manning the ballista, and they're not really taking the reins. The horse just instinctively is still moving forward.
Right.
Yeah, it makes
But
sense.
the driver has fallen off, and the ballista, the guy manning the ballista is kind of slumped over. But they're lagging behind.
She's sleepy. Man, that is so many people gone. That is big. Let's see, what else could I do? This dex check was an action? Or was it just like a thing?
Yeah, that would technically be the action, because someone needs to keep maintaining to drive the cart and
Right, so
maintain focus on the road.
I do have a bonus action to work with here. Question is, what can I do with it?
There we go. Oh, stop moving. I'm trying to select you, damn it.
check my spells. That is an action. God damn it. Ooh, actually, idea. I'm gonna cast Hex as a bonus action on Arlen's brother.
Okay.
And I'm going to make him disadvantage with strength checks.
Strength checks. All right.
There goes one of my spell slots.
Anything else?
That'll do it, Captain.
Okay. Rengar, it's your turn.
Alright, I think we all know what I'm gonna do. Grab him. Push him off.
Push him off.
But the
Push him
question
off.
is...
You do have advantage, and he does have disadvantage with that, so it's could work out.
He's not raging, so I think he would just have.
No, but
Oh, no,
that's
yeah,
where
yeah.
Barb's
Instead of Barb's, if he were to have advantage, yeah.
Felix would give him advantage.
That is true.
So now it's now or never, honestly. Just like eat his ass out of here.
Yeah. So what would I need to roll?
It'd be
It'd be athletics competition.
it'd be
wouldn't it?
athletics. Yep, that is
Yeah,
right.
athletics competition.
Ooh.
26? Nice! Alright, this is a good start.
Go, baby.
He's got a high bar to beat. A super high bar, given that disadvantage it is.
It's two
Naturally has 28.
Let's go!
So you manage. It takes a bit, but you manage to shove him off, and he starts lagging behind it.
Rough and rolling.
He's just gonna
off he
fucking
goes.
run towards us.
He rolls a bit, and you see as he uses his sword as like a stopping point, as it kind of drags along. And you begin.
God damn, he's such a badass.
That's kind of cool.
That's just a Terminator at that point.
Yeah, he's just a fucking Terminator.
That's just a Terminator.
I told you, when I focused on magic, my brother focused on martial.
No shit.
Anything else, Rengar?
Literally just
Yeah.
Terminator theme song plays when he does that sword trick of his. That shit's scary.
Yeah, another Terminator theme plays and it takes my bonus action and turn.
Okay. Arlen, it is your turn.
Oh shit. I guess we're gonna keep fucking up that cart. How far away are you?
80 feet out.
What range of fireball? 120, 150 feet. Cool. Third level fireball.
Alright.
Fuck that cart. Wait, fuck, that's not what I wanted to do. Where is fireball? Shit. I forgot to change the damages. Apologies.
I mean,
Oh, that's still a 10d6.
That's minus.
I mean, what the hell is it gonna do? It's there's just no one on the car besides a slumped over person.
well,
Gonna
I mean,
kill
also-
and make sure that car remains unoperable.
Also, this guy. So it's
Also, yeah, also that guy.
mainly
Yeah,
aiming for the cart.
I'll roll for him.
Make a deck save for the horse.
I mean, if he ends the charm, I want the ballista to be gone.
Yeah, we need to make sure that thing cannot fire us on again. The less
So-
damage we get this card takes, the better.
Alright, so he fails.
Fail.
And the damage he'll take is 31. 32.
Out.
No, he go.
And as far as this goes, the ballista topples as it's kind of burning, and you see as it collapses. The cart, however, is still going.
God damn.
Well,
I guess the
ballista's
guy's awake
gone.
now.
The
Oh,
ballista's
yeah.
gone.
He's not just
Oh.
awake. He's fucking dead.
He's dead.
Now it's
He
just a
woke
panicked
up
horse
as the
running.
The fireball. He woke up as the fireball was coming
Oh,
down,
no.
and then he died.
Anything else?
I have a fear.
So the ballista's gone. Arlen's brother's doing something. Not
That
sure.
cart. He's gonna hop
Oh
up the
fuck,
fucking
he can
cart.
fly too.
Yeah. For like the last bit of my turn, use a 4th level spell slot just to put a spiritual weapon behind me, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case this motherfucker decides to test us
Again.
again. I'll be right beside funny Felix, non-binary person.
Find your.
Hello, it is I, Felix.
Where the hell did it go?
This is a cool chase scene. I dig this.
We won. We did it, boys.
I'm glad,
Yeah.
because I thought of it last night and made all the shit for it right when I go home from work.
We
Dedication.
haven't won yet. The battle isn't over, but it's looking on the up and up.
Oh god, this image just popped into my head. Arlen's brother running at us like, but
Yeah.
wood!
Wood.
It's literally just that Terminator run out of Terminator 2. It's just that running at
Not find a
us.
spiritual weapon for the life of me.
Whoa.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere. The spear.
Spear.
It's essentially an Elden Ring spear.
Spider.
There it is.
I feel like either A, he's gonna be able to run or fly to catch up to us, or A, he's gonna hop onto that cart and
I
just
mean, he's still.
No, if he flies, it's
Isn't
over.
he an
It's,
Asimar?
He technically.
He is, yes.
Yes.
if he
So,
starts
he
flying, it's
might have
over.
that same flying trick of
Yeah,
yours.
the majority of Arlen's family is Azamar.
No,
or Azamar
no.
related.
It's like when like the cockroach starts flying.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn, bro.
And it's like a big cockroach too, so
So
it's just lights out, game over.
So as he completely fell behind because you're ever so moving, he reaches his hand out, manages to just get onto the cart and take the reins,
Hold it.
Motherfucker.
and continue to move.
My man is a fucking legend. Oh, he's coming. He's coming, fellas.
motherfucker.
He's coming.
Oh God!
Why is he catching up?
Why is he so goddamn fast?
He's a fucking badass. He has the badass
It's
skill.
plot. It's plot movement. I get it. It's plot movement.
First he is going, let's see.
I mean, his card is much lighter than ours, so.
Once again, he hops on.
Brother, stop this madness.
He's going to use a bonus action to rage.
Oh, he's a barbarian
what?
paladin multi-class? I'm sorry?
Oh no.
What?
Oh,
What did you? What did you say?
Ah,
I'm sorry.
shit.
And then he's going, let me check if Necrotic Shroud is a bonus, or action or bonus. I'm pretty sure it's an action.
The fallen Azamar.
It's been nice knowing y'all.
Of course he's a fallen Asimar. It makes sense. I mean, I don't want it to be a fallen Asimar, but of course it's a fallen
I believe
Necrotic Shroud
activating.
is an action, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that or you could use Monsters of the Multiverse Azamar.
Why would you tell him that?
Because it actually significantly nerfs it.
Okay, Necrotic Shroud.
Sandor.
So, every creature within 10 feet of Sandor must make a DC 16 Charisma saving throw or be
Oh,
frightened.
fuck, I'm outside of 10 feet.
So he is also technically 10th level. Okay. Charisma saving throw. Okay. Oh, I failed.
Hey, you failed.
You are now frightened.
You're understandable.
Charisma.
I jumped off the cart.
saving
Jumps off the cart.
throw. Oh God.
Yeah.
Your charisma,
Charisma
isn't very high,
save.
is it?
Why can't we have Bramble here?
Hey,
to do
not
this?
bad.
Hey yo.
Felix, you're-
Alright, that's what
you're
that's
next.
what- Hey yo.
Rengar
The
is not
most
frightened either.
charismatic.
If anything, this makes sense. That Harley would be scared shitless.
Yeah.
That'll be his turn.
This is just plot.
What does Frighten do? You can't. You have disadvantage.
You can't
on-
willingly disadvantage on attacking it, and you can't willingly move closer to it.
Okay.
Real quick, Dagon, what is the range for Hex? I'm just making sure if
It's like 30-ish.
30 feet. So it would have dissipated once he was kicked off the cart.
but also, the target dissipates, but the spell itself is still active, so
Still
I can just
active.
reapply
Okay.
it.
Okay. Gotcha. So whenever it's your turn, you can
So
go.
whenever it's my turn, I can just put that shit back on.
Okay. Felix.
So yeah,
Moving on to you.
Arlen, do you wait? No, Arlen, do you want to not be frightened? Could maybe give you a reroll.
It would probably help.
Okay.
You should be able to make it if you just get a little lucky.
I give you a reroll.
i.e.
my
just
chronology
roll a number
magic.
higher.
Cool.
Just roll a 9 or up, and you'll be fine.
It's also until the end of my next turn, so
Yeah.
I don't actually think it's a reroll.
You sure?
Because I know it says until the end of his next turn.
What do you?
Yeah,
So
but
I-
you want to be out of the fight for like 1 or 2 turns with
Absolutely.
fucking.
I mean, it's just my reaction. Just you can just take the
Yeah,
reroll.
it's a reaction.
I had like 5 of these, so
As long as it's your reaction, I'm okay
And
with
we
it.
also have Lucky as a backup.
This is also true.
As a
All right,
backup.
technically I should have a good portion of fail it, considering I have a pass.
then it's just the start of my turn again. I just get the
Yeah,
reaction back.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
I'm-
we may as well just do it.
Yeah, nope, we're good. I'm not gonna say what I had. Don't worry.
Okay.
I
That's not
just
sketchy at all.
no, I forget you can't manually change your saving throws, so it's good. Continue on.
Are you not gonna reroll?
Yeah, you're not gonna reroll?
Oh, I can reroll now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
You're not
That's-
frightened. So you're
The
good.
resolve of seeing Felix.
You
No,
guys,
he-
Please.
you guys are also gonna love this.
Oh yeah.
That first save should have technically passed because I have a saving throw cloak on.
Oh.
No, I like to think that Arlen. No, Arlen is halfway through jumping off the cart. He like finds his resolve, grabs the cart, and then pulls himself back in.
Yeah, he almost.
No. He was scared. Then he saw Felix. Like, what
No,
the fuck is that
canonically
thing?
he was scared. Then he saw Torian, and now he's just pissed. And now he's about to go to town on this man's ass.
Well, Torian's gone, but yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's why he's pissed. He saw Torian in his mind.
Alright then, let's see.
All right.
How about we fuck this guy over?
Well, he can obviously just come back. Well, I mean, if we try to push him off the other side of the cart, which I don't think we'll be able to, but if we can do that, he can't get back again.
I mean, I can. If I am able to get the telekinesis off.
Actually, if he's an Asimar, he might just be able to fly.
Yeah, he can fly,
I don't know
but
if- I don't know if
telekinesis also
fallen
restrains them.
Asimars can't fly,
Is there any way to give him disadvantage on a save?
though.
Yeah, I have silvery bars.
Yeah. And
If
also,
you-
my Hex will be able to make his all of his ability checks.
If you
his
can-
as well.
I can try and paralyze him.
That might work. What type of saves does he need to make for that?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. So I can. Okay.
Everyone, let's try to speed this up. What are we doing?
Hey, do we
Yeah,
want
we
to kill
do
him, or do we just want to get him out of here?
Ice him.
He's gonna be after us, so we have to take him down.
Okay, then I'm
So
gonna be
we're going for a
using.
kill?
I guess.
If we're going for the kill, then I'm gonna go for Phantasmal Killer.
All right, bet. You're just playing a mind trick, wizard, huh?
So he needs to make
Phantasmal Killer.
an intelligence save. Or no, wisdom save, my bad.
Phantasmal kill.
Failed save target within friend for duration at the spell ends. Okay, so wisdom saving throw.
Oh, they can't fly.
Yeah, not that Azamar.
It's only the radiance that can fly. Neat.
The protector Azamar.
Wisdom saving throw. It is a spell save 17 DC, right?
Yeah.
Yes, 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Natural 20.
God.
Motherfucker!
Damn it. Lucky.
He's got a plus 8 wisdom saves. That's terrifying.
Lucky is he's nah. I mean, he already has a second roll thing. Unless Lucky would just. I mean, I could just reroll. Oh, if
Doesn't-
you want to use
yeah.
Lucky, I can. But
Yeah,
I mean, I
Lucky.
don't have it. I was just proposing the idea.
Oh yeah, lucky, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
22.
Oh, Jesus, that plus 8 hurts.
Lucky again.
Okay.
Negate.
Again,
Yes.
Yeah.
legendary resistance.
You bitch. You planned that, didn't you?
I should have known. Should have
I
known.
have a third lucky. Objection.
Objection.
Objection. Overruled.
Your third Lucky doesn't do shit against legendary resistance.
Yeah, you may as well just hold that for another.
Yeah, yeah.
Anything else, Felix?
Didn't really do
Use
much.
your
No
action
bonus
and
action.
reaction
That was an
to-
action. I'm not using my reaction. There's not really anything to use it on.
Okay, that's gonna be the attorney's gonna use a legendary action to make a great sword attack towards you.
Bruh.
Motherfucker.
Ah.
Bruh.
Bruh.
This is another one of your humblers. Isn't
Get wrecked.
So first attack misses, second attack 22 to hit.
You had a 16 AC, right, Felix?
I have a 16 AC, yeah.
Yeah, I can't help you with that one. That attack is way too goddamn high.
And because his Wrathful Smite was still technically active, because it hasn't been dispelled, it's for whenever his next attack lands.
Uh-oh.
And for him being, and for his
Smite.
so yeah, the Wrathful Smite. Let me pull it back up again. Wrathful Smite. So you take an extra D6 psychic damage,
I will fucking.
and you have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
I'll
This
use Silver
motherfucker
Lake
has
bars
a
on him
massive
again.
Greatsword?
Oh,
Okay.
hang on, I need to double check what he rolled in that attack.
You rolled a
Okay, no, 14.
22, 19.
Pretty sure he crits on 19, so I have to double check.
You just-
Oh, will they just use the other roll?
The champion fighter?
Well, no, it doesn't need to.
Apparently.
But I'm checking for the base
That's
roll.
not a 19.
Because he has to roll a natural 19. Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm checking it. So you
Okay.
take a.
I don't think it would make really sense to use the roll that's already rolled, since I can see it.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, but technically, isn't it still disadvantage though?
What are we? What are we?
It's disadvantage. It's you pick whichever one is lower. He re-rolls. He picks whatever one is lower.
Yeah.
Because his legendary action lets him make two
It's a
great attacks.
reroll.
First
It
one
doesn't cause
misses.
disadvantage. If it caused disadvantage, then the 19 would come into play.
Okay,
But as a
reroll.
reroll, it would be an entirely new set.
Okay.
2 bards. I think so.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Succeed.
Yeah.
6 feet of yourself. Succeed on attack on ability check or saving throw. You magically distract certain creature. Okay, so he has to re-roll the attack.
See if I don't die.
17 to hit.
Ooh.
Damn,
can
that still
I
hits.
Can I stack my reaction on top of this?
Yes. Pretty sure.
I would imagine so, yes.
Bet. So here comes that Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
DM blank.
Just beware, because once it's his turn, he makes another attack. You won't have another reaction.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, I want to keep off the damage as much as I can.
To have another reaction though.
Yeah, that goes under 16, which misses.
Okay.
Oh, I lied.
Have yet to get hit with the power of a lot of reactions.
Alright, let's see if
Alright.
we can get Rengar to shove him off. He gets advantage.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, he could just go for an attack and get advantage with that, but I mean, it's worth a shot.
Either one.
Hang
I
on,
don't know, I
okay.
feel like he's a little too powerful for us.
Okay, so I can reinstate the hex. Are we going with wisdom for paralysis or strength for that throw off method again?
it's hex action and bonus action. It's bonus action, right? Okay.
Yeah, so I can still do something after this. So what's the plan? Paralysis or toss off?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know if you can take him on. Probably has 2 other legendary
mean-
saves or
Either way, with paralysis, we can make it so.
Yeah,
that
with paralysis we can
you
toss
can't
them off
do
even
anything.
easier. Yeah, with
Yeah.
paralysis we can literally toss them. Paralysis might be the better bet.
yeah, paralysis.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with paralysis. I'm gonna go with wisdom then on the disadvantage. Wisdom
Wisdom,
checks. And action to keep this thing steady, I guess.
Alright, so then it would be Rengar, back to you.
Well,
Much else.
you know what it is. You know what
You
it
know how
is.
it be.
You know
You know
how
the
it
vibes.
is.
You gonna try to push him off?
Yep.
Nice,
Great.
nice.
21.
He also is raging, so he'd have advantage on his athletics as well.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, baby.
Staring into this goddamn chat box.
Chat,
Alright.
this is
Oh,
This is-
let's go.
this is what pure
God.
gains is, chat.
Rengar
Let's
is just
go!
Like,
Pure
Rengar is the
fucking
Royal Rumble
game.
champion right now. God
No,
damn.
this time when I throw him off, I'm gonna suplex him off.
Okay, you're gonna suplex him off, and he lands in the back of his wagon.
Right in the fucking wagon.
Just can't get rid of the fucking guy.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Okay. Arlen, here we go.
Alright, no time like the present.
Bonus action
With the
to
wheel.
move forward and poke the shit out of him with the spear.
You should try to slice off the wheels of the cart.
The wheel
Or
goes
cut
down.
off
Oh, it's
cut off
trying
the
to
thing
stab
from the horse.
Well, I guess yeah. I guess we're trying to stab the horse.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
make
can
your
set
attack
the
roll.
horse or like the thing that attaches the horse to the cart. Both of those would be very advantageous.
There's spiritual spear. Aiming for the cart. Where is it? There it is. Poke. 27 to hit. 10 force damage.
Worst damage you see is the stab for the horse suddenly makes it come to us. Obviously to a sudden stop as it begins to start lagging behind
Nice.
and slow down tremendously. And it doesn't look like it's gonna be catching up to you guys.
Did we do it?
Is he not gonna fly? Maybe he can
He
fly.
can't fly. He's a fallen Asmar. He can't fly. Anything else?
Oh yeah.
As he's falling behind, fuck you, 4th level fireball.
Okay. Make sure you keep track of your spell slots.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I
was
That
gonna
is my
do the
second 4th
auto.
level spell slot. I have tracked them.
Never mind. Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
I'm a good player. I track my spell slots, guys. 9d6. Fuck you.
Yeah, I pretty much ran out of all my level 1s.
Once again, Arlen posts up with the shield and fires off the fucking.
Okay. You see as the cart is blown to smithereens, but leaving Sandor on his own, but he doesn't seem to really have taken much damage from it.
Damn.
He simply stands up with holding his sword and just watching as you guys start
We'll be
leaving
back.
behind.
Not today, brother. Not today.
We'll be back and we'll make sure to get rid of all your legendary save.
I'm going to use him as a placeholder for the other cart that now shows up.
Wait, what? There's more?
You should have recalled. You remember from Scrying there were 2 carts.
There's a second cart.
I'm just gonna paste it here for the sake of simplicity.
Oh fuck!
Oh shit, he's gonna hop on it. We're not done yet.
It's a fucking grunt. Oh wait, there's probably a ballista back there.
Let me put the other guys on there too.
There's more.
Those
There's
bitches.
more. Guys, I think they don't want us to leave.
You think?
No, it's just a good guess.
A little high. Let's double firewall them.
Yeah, that wasn't the actual character.
You still have
That was
firewalls
the
left?
character.
Arlen?
Okay, so you see as another cart with some more soldiers appears.
Oh fuck.
Coming out from the trees.
No.
Start hopping onto your cart.
Not again. Come on, man. I thought I could survive this combat without taking any damage.
This one is going to poke at Dagon. 9. So it misses. And the next one is going to try to poke at Felix. 22.
No.
That's 10 piercing damage for Felix. And this one is going to try and poke Rengar. Which misses.
God damn it! Like always, I'm gonna be the only one that
So
takes
you've chosen
damage.
death.
Okay,
Well, I mean that's your fault for making full
Yes.
casters.
it's your turn.
Oh, it's back to my turn. Do I have any aerial effect thing? I'm all out of fuck. Can't put wall of fire. Each creature who's okay. Damn it, I don't have any smaller area effects though. I'm just gonna go with a heat metal on the guy in front of me.
Okay. Natural 20.
God damn it. Damn. I'll use my chronology magic to reroll it.
Alright. How many times do you use this today?
Equal to my intelligence modifier, and I've used it twice. Now I have one left.
16. That fails. Alright, go ahead. So 13 fire damage.
Yep.
Let's get this bread. Literally. Oh, heat metal. That's a fun spell.
Any objects, okay. Those spell ends, you can use it bonus action. Oh, and then if creature is holding, now we'll make a con save. If he drops his sword, yeah.
He's using a spear. The
Ah, goddammit, it's a wooden spear.
Wood.
Whatever, he still has armor on.
Okay, that'll be it. Dagon, your turn.
Okay, so yeah, he will still have disadvantage because he's wearing the armor.
That is true. Dagon, you're up.
Dagon.
I think it might be AFK.
We can just move on to
so
Dagon.
I'm gonna say for the sake of this, he's maintaining control of the cart. Rengar, it's your turn.
Okay, so now it's time for the moment everyone's been waiting for. That guy.
That guy.
That guy. Axe. Axe.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, then I'm gonna attack him again.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I should use this instead. Whatever.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Arlen, it's your turn.
Yes. Spiritual weapon. Poke this guy. Fuck him. Fuck everything he stands for. Poke.
Alright.
Shit.
That's a severe miss.
Fuck. Titties.
It's a bit hard for it to poke with the constant movements of the carts. The movement. He manages it whiffs the attack.
Shit.
Well, that's a bitch.
Anything else?
Yeah. This guy. Guiding bolt.
Okay.
First level.
Where are they in the turn order?
They come after Arlen.
Okay.
Guiding bolt. Wait, do I not have the damage?
Well, yeah.
There it is. Fucking first level spike Q. 28. 28 damage, 15 radiant. Or
Okay.
28 to hit, 15 radiant.
Alright, cool. Are you hitting this guy right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You subtract the damage. Very nice.
Once again, another
Looking
bolt in
good.
the shield, and his turn.
It's looking a bit hurt. Alright, next up is the soldiers. This one is going to try and poke a spear at Rengar. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Damn.
9 piercing damage on Rengar. This one going to try to hit Felix.
Oh no. Oh
Which misses. This one also going to do the same thing, try to hit Felix. Also misses. Alright. And then I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Some sort of flash comes from the trees as a fireball hits the side of your cart.
God damn.
No.
No.
Give me that lucky Rengar, so one of us survives.
Yeah, I'm gonna lucky Arlen.
Yay, I survive.
Is /R right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
/R.
Yes, let's try.
Is it all together or is it /R space and then whatever you're rolling?
Slash R space.
R space, okay. Hopefully that works.
Hey guys, I think the brother's here. Or the son.
Okay, so your cart will take 30 damage.
Huh.
Oh man, if only Dagon was here, I need him to roll a vehicle check.
Oh, we can. I mean, nobody's been rolling, right?
I mean,
I mean, you could just roll for him.
Character sheet and roll
You know.
for him, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1d20 plus 3 for his dexterity.
Alright, so whoever failed, you take 30 fire damage, and whoever succeeded, I take half that. And then, of course, for those that are resistant,
What's the DC?
it's 17.
13. We all fail. Oh wait, Rengar is resistant. Guys, I don't know if you can escape.
Let me
I imagine the brother's back.
go. Dagon.
Did you take their damage, Arlen? You still have full health.
Sorry, yep, 15 damage.
Let me roll Dagon's saving
Are you
throw
also
for
resistant?
us.
Oh yeah.
No, I passed the save.
Oh, Dagon takes full damage.
I know Rengar's.
Do you have advantage?
Yeah, he gave me lucky.
Oh yeah.
It's his last luck of the day as well.
Well, at least one of us broke.
I didn't
and
hear. I must have cut out for a little bit.
And straight dex roll. 18. Okay. So despite so you're relatively high, so he managed to keep it in check. There's a bit shaky at first, and you see one of the wheels have caught fire, but Dakon's still managing to maintain control of the actual cart itself. So it's still going, but you do see emerging from the trees. If I can.
Oh, come on, no!
There we go.
He
Back on
doesn't
four
leave
horse.
us alone!
Damn it.
I don't think we can fucking run away from him. This is do or die.
Well, Felix, it's time for you to die.
Yes, your turn.
Use the bonus action to do
So what? You cut out.
it on the heat metal. Oh wait, I gotta do the cons. I have to do 30. If I keep heat metal up. Where's the cons? Those are not the right saves.
Constitution save? I think that succeeds, right? Because it's half of the max damage you took.
Yeah, it's half or 10,
Okay,
so I'm fine. So yeah, I'll do that.
You maintain concentration.
Ooh, big damage. This guy
Alright,
takes
back.
13.
What the fuck happened?
Your
fucked.
was hit by a fireball.
We're royally
Which means I need to subtract the damage off your cart's HP.
That's not good.
No.
One of your wheels is also on fire.
Oh, I see. Big Brother's gone.
He is.
Yeah, but somebody else was
Oh,
going to
he's-
fight.
What do you mean? He's right there.
He's right there. He is not gone.
What do you mean he's not gone?
He's on the
What do you mean
horse.
He's not. He's a Terminator.
God damn it!
Pretty sure he has spine steed.
Okay then. Let's
That
see.
makes sense.
What would be better here? That's a concentration.
We just
Okay.
can't get rid of this fucking guy, huh?
No, he really does not like his brother.
I noticed. What the fuck did you do?
I'm gonna be casting sleep
On.
3rd level. Yeah,
There we go.
3rd level.
3 casting on.
She's trying to figure out.
Okay, so on these 4.
So where did these guys come from?
They emerge from the trees and chase your ass down.
Of course they did.
Oh yeah, from right there, from this pinpoint right here.
Okay.
No, that would hit Arlen too.
That'd be 20. I believe it has to exceed their health for them to go to sleep.
Yeah, from lowest to highest.
Okay, all of them are. Oh no, that's not true. This one. Go to sleep.
Go to
This
sleep.
one. Everyone else.
Total
maintains
of the thing roll would be 20.
Yeah. Everyone
Or
else
no,
still-
40.
40? Okay, no, never mind. 40.
Yeah, because remember when we figured out that higher casting level is just the rerolls?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is asleep. So
Does
let me.
the sleep thing decay, or is it like anything lower than that just lights out?
Everyone else seems to maintain consciousness though.
How's this guy not asleep?
This one is. He's awake still. Everyone else is still awake. He still had a good amount of HP left that exceeded the remainder that would have taken this guy.
Damn.
Alright then. Damn, these guys are fucking thick.
Yeah.
Hey, they don't have the best military for no reason, bro. Take on.
that's
Go ahead and make
all
me
right.
another card check.
Great. My hex is still active, right? It's still on. Well, no, he's out of range.
More than welcome to move it on someone else. But yeah, he would take me out of range because it would have left range a while ago whenever you left him behind.
Yeah. First off, I need to make that dex check of mine. Bird is on me. Okay, I'll have the bird use help.
Okay.
It didn't matter, but in the... Oh no.
You see is one of the wheels, the fire it succumbs to the flames and it falls off, and now the cart is super shaky and it's really hard to maintain control. You have a feeling that within a turn or so, you're gonna lose full control of the cart.
That's
God
not
damn.
good.
Well, we're you guys good knowing you boys.
However,
What?
looking
However-
forward, you are starting to see a up ahead within a few hundred feet. You're starting to see a much larger clearing of trees and a large amount of plains.
Oh damn.
If we cross the plains, we should be okay.
We gotta get
Wanna
across the
go quickly.
border.
So what? They just ditch
Boy.
us the second we get into Barovia?
I would say for next turn, if you can make another successful vehicle handling check, you would just make it to the
Squeak
border of
it out.
Barovia. Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see. Bonus action. He's asleep. He's injured. I'm gonna put a ability checks do not apply to attacks, correct?
That is true.
Guidance does not, but like things like Bless and Bane do.
Right. I'm gonna target. I'm gonna target the injured guy and have him use strength or dex rather.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah.
Alright, Rengar, you are up.
All right.
But help me out. This guy in front of me is probably weak. Oh shit, sorry.
The cart has how much health?
100.
100
but
left.
but it's falling apart as we speak
Because of the fireball.
because of the fireball.
We gotta just
This
cast
guy has
mending on
fireball.
it.
I
mean,
don't
I-
think that would help with the wheel.
Alright, the wheel is gone. I don't think that helps. If the wheel was
is
still
the biggest
attached,
problem here.
Okay.
I would
so-
say if you cast mending on the card itself, you can regain a few hit points, but it won't fix the wheel. It's the wheel is gone.
Yeah.
Gone. It disappeared.
the wheel was
it
still
will,
attached.
it will buy you some time if you can, use it a bit.
Not die.
That'd be nice.
I'll say if you can mend the cart, you can assist Dagon with his vehicle handling.
Okay,
Okay.
so
It will help him give him better control.
the guy in front of me is hexed, right?
The guy in front of
The
you
guy in
is
front-
asleep.
The guy in front of you
That
is
guy.
asleep.
The
The
guy in
guy
front
behind
of
him is
Felix
hexed.
is hexed.
Okay, then you know what? This is just gonna help us kill it faster.
Yeah, that's fair. It's already
Yeah.
on fire. It can't get more on
Yeah.
fire.
It's time to
Burn, baby,
rage.
burn.
How much fire damage is that?
4, I think.
3.
Right?
I'm supposed to give myself 643 health.
Burn.
Yeah. Then then this.
Yeah, this
then
would be quite the thing to
this
witness.
guy.
Fucking flaming, fucking cart
First
battle.
attack. Then
I'm guessing you're killing the guy who's unconscious, right?
no. I'm hitting the guy in front of you.
Oh, in front of me.
Because
I forgot
you
you
can
have
reach.
5 feet
You
reach.
can reach that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can 10 foot.
14
That's-
damage.
Yeah.
He's looking hurt.
Shouldn't.
Well,
Isn't rage damage applied to that?
It would be.
Oh,
So it'd be
yeah.
14 plus 4, I believe, and then rage damage would be an additional 2. Yeah, no.
So there's 16.
16.
16. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's looking
Rengar.
hurt.
Okay, then I want to use lucky on that second one too.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
No,
wait.
You lose all your luck points. You cannot use.
Wait,
luck.
never mind. Never mind. I wanted to recklessly attack.
There we go.
Okay.
That,
Alright.
there
So,
we
yeah,
go. Now
so-
you're using your.
Yeah, it'd
using
be
your shit.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
Using your kit.
So that would just finish him off.
Yeah, there,
Yeah.
You
There we
as-
go.
As you managed to reach over the sleeping guy, get a few slashes and slice off his head as he
Oh.
stumbled off the cart and lags behind.
Oh, my Rengar, I didn't realize you had such long arms.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Then
I'll
the
let you
fire
go.
field does go away, or at least it
Uh,
should.
bonus
Go, go,
action.
gadget, extendo arm.
Bonus action. Drag the spiritual spear. It pops up the side. Dagon pokes him in the back.
Okay.
Spiritual spear poke. 15.
15 would.
Do we want to keep this guy in the cart or that's asleep? For like interrogation?
He's gonna be our new NPC.
It's Joshua
God damn.
2.0.
15 misses.
Damn. What a shame.
Damn, but
We'll do with a second level guiding bolt.
Okay.
straight up just for the Crucible Knight Spear from Crucible Knight Spear from Elden Ring. Where if I got any full damage? There we go. +2.
You're just
Or
a
just
Crucible
a
Knight,
soul
man. You
arrow.
even have the wings.
No.
11 also
Yikes.
misses.
They go.
Whizzes past his head and he kind of looks like, what the fuck?
What in the
Hey,
world?
yo.
That almost killed me.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Aside from my reaction, which I will use inevitably.
Okay.
Indubitably.
Something.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Probably blinding somebody.
Yeah. Assuming they don't roll like a god.
It's their turn, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Time to get shish kebabbed.
With their combat, they're gonna share Sandor and the guards are gonna share the same turn.
Oh no, we're gonna have Firebolt again. For Firebolt.
Oh god.
Dude, he's gonna get on again!
20. You see, as he's
Oh,
keeping
no.
up with your cart, he's going to take some slashes at Dagon.
You bitch.
God.
He has 2 of those.
God is not pulling any punches.
Blind the first one. first-
23, huh?
Can he be blinded?
It seems he's immune to being blinded.
Man,
Why?
It's almost like he planned for that to happen.
Just let me blind people.
Because
for
he's
accident.
anti-Arlen. He can't be blind.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that either.
You know what? It
Yeah.
thematically it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he still technically had his Wrathful Smite up.
Are you fucking...
He's had
Did
it
he
the
use it?
whole time.
He's never been able to land an attack because everyone keeps making him re-roll or, shield and all this other
Jesus
shit. So he's had it up.
Christ. It's
I'm
freaking
transferring
shield,
all
don't
my
use it,
damage to you.
know.
On top of him still having his so that would be 16 plus 1 acid, so right there
17,
that's
plus
17.
14,
but I also have to
31.
add the Wrathful Smite, so that's another
31 plus
1d6
whatever
physical
that is. Psychic.
or psychic down outside.
So that's
Might
35
fuck it up.
damage.
Plus the 10 from his necrotic shroud.
Oh my
So
god.
45.
Oh,
Dude, that would have
Just
killed me.
he just one bursted him, and that's without divine smite.
Is 45 final?
Yeah, that would be it.
Cool.
Oh no, sorry, I forgot to add the rage damage.
Oh, yeah,
Ladies
that's right,
and
yeah,
gentlemen in the chat,
Yeah,
this is
so
what
an
fear
additional
is.
4.
So you've just been waiting to hit me with my own formulas, huh?
Absolutely.
This is
Yeah,
just this is payback for both Burial and Dagon.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been hard at work with Sandor. He's been a special project of mine.
All right. So what's the final damage?
Let's see. So the
You're looking at 45 with that. With
45
D6.
was okay. So with the D6, that was 45. Here, I'm gonna make sure I get all this math correctly. So the 16 plus 1, that's 17 right there. Plus 10 plus 4, so 31 from those attacks alone.
Yeah.
Plus 6 is
Plus 10 from that.
Yep.
Shroud of his.
Plus
and then-
4.
So
Man.
additional comes out to 49.
49. Ow.
Can't even make him do save or suck. Fucking move.
41.
He has legendary resistance.
Fucking pain.
Yeah, the guard's turn.
I just want to say it should technically be 8 bonus damage because rage damage applies to both attacks.
Can you not?
Okay, so yeah,
add
thank you.
additional 4 to
Thank
that.
you. Yeah.
That's what 17 then.
Oh my god!
What are
he's so
these guard boys gonna do? Make me a shish
No,
kebab?
that's for these guys. Yeah, they're gonna keep. They're
How
gonna.
the hell did he swing a greatsword with one? Hold on.
With one.
How do you swing a greatsword on horseback?
Because he's just
You
a...
use the momentum.
And-
The momentum.
And actually, hold on. Isn't this is 10 feet, not 5?
Well,
Technically, it would be positioned right here. I just didn't want to have put it right on the fucking wheel. Yeah, I didn't want to
Yeah, okay.
overlap with each other.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Okay, now for the guard that's not fucking unconscious.
Be dying.
Going spear on. Oh, it misses.
Oh,
Alright,
I'm alive.
and this one. This one is. He's gonna hop on too at this rate.
Jesus Christ.
Hey man, you're on a burning place.
And the cart is lagging behind.
There it goes.
And then he's gonna make a spear attack against Felix,
Oh,
which misses.
yeah.
Which misses.
Okay, Felix, you're up.
Felix is surprisingly more resistant than, why am I forgetting my own character? Jezebel.
That's
Or could be.
typical. Well, I mean, you didn't divide it to 3 fucking classes at the start, so that probably helped. and your Constitution really isn't ass either.
Man. What do I do to these people?
Yeah, you were a traitor.
If you have anything that can push them off, that might be ideal.
Not really.
Nothing.
Most of the things will literally just destroy us.
I have Thunder Wave that will kill everybody in the cart.
No, that'll like legit probably kill both Felix and Dagon.
No, it won't hit Dagon.
It won't hit me.
But it'll probably push Felix into him.
Yeah, it will push Felix off the cart this way. Push them off the cart. This way.
Do I still have?
Arlen's shield is just a thunder gun.
There's no reason in